All right, we're starting the recording right now. I had a technical issue, but I just needed to plug the dock in, and that's literally what fixed all of it. And so now we're gonna talk to everybody else, and I'm sure they're all gonna make fun of me. My girlfriend is laughing at me and making fun of me right now as we speak. But let me at least get this ready. Let me get Mario Kart ready, and then I can face the punishment. Could you get me? Actually, I'll grab it. Can I grab it? I grab it. Thank you, babe. Thank you. Okay, let me do it. Getting nice and comfy. Oh, Lord, let me get Wario in here. Get him in here. My go-to, my main on Mario Kart. I love my thick Italian goblin man. He is simply beautiful. Simply beautiful.
Well.
All right, I figured it out.
There he is.
I figured it
He
out.
exists.
All right,
Okay.
so I forgot that I unplugged the dock, and the dock needs to be plugged in order to work. But we figured it out. Everything's fine. We're all
You mean
good.
the first thing you were supposed to check?
Literally, I haven't had to do it. I unplugged it. We've been doing a lot of cleaning lately and stuff, and I made the dust, and I forgot to, I got to.
Yeah,
but we got
if
it.
doesn't work the first thing, but if it doesn't work, the first thing you check is plugged in.
I've never had to check because for the longest time it's always remained plugged in. Yeah, it's like yep. There you go. Hello, everyone. Hope you're all doing great. Good to have you.
Yeah, Bishop, thank you for posting it. It's literally
man.
that episode of South Park where everyone's freaking out about the internet not working, and then Kyle fixes it by just unplugging it and replugging it again.
That's how I have to
literally
do it
what
with my
happened.
parents.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like
by
the
router.
first thing you do.
Yeah, did you try
No
turning it
matter
off
what.
and on again, Chris?
What?
Did you try turning it on and off?
I did.
again?
I did that a shit ton. I did that like 3 or 4 times. Like, what is going on? I tried different HDMI cables. I made it more difficult for myself than it needed to be. It was
Yeah.
simply
The
just
rule-
like, wait a minute, that's not Oh.
Rule of thumb
Hey,
for
we-
IT is you turn it off and on again. If that doesn't work, you
Yeah.
check to make sure it's plugged in.
Make sure it's plugged in. That's what the IT person would say. Yeah. Damn it, I needed that person. Yeah.
I do that stuff for a living, and
Yeah.
that's what we.
Where
do.
were you? I needed you.
Well,
I think
that's
it's
far
still
from my-
Someone just
so there's
left.
that.
All right, we'll get to do some races. We'll do some races.
So
Let's start
Chris,
simple. Yes.
I got some new comments on my Final Fantasy tier list.
Oh, are
Wanna
they
hear
sassy?
them?
Are they spicy
Hey.
comments?
It's hilarious at how passionate people are.
Yep, they are.
All right,
bunch of
here's
folks.
there's only 2, so
Okay.
this is the one.
All right.
Final Fantasy VI is boring with few redeeming quantities.
Oh,
If that's the best the series can offer, then yikes.
Jesus Christ! Someone said that. That person doesn't know. That person doesn't understand.
The next one, Final Fantasy VII is not S tier. Thumbs down. Stop watching. My
Oh,
comment.
Lord.
Okay. Thumbs up.
Okay. These people. Oh my God. So goddamn sassy.
Times.
Oh my god! And I even stated at the beginning, these are my opinions.
Yep. Oh, it doesn't matter.
I am not invalidating your favorite. These are mine.
No, they're
Look,
like-
Daddy, some people have trash opinions, and I'm not referring to you on this or anyone here. Just some
Yeah.
people, some people just have trash opinions.
Yeah,
People,
I mean,
people
like-
love.
Racist.
People loves telling you that your favorites are wrong.
Yeah.
Those
yeah.
favorites are wrong, though.
I put
Yeah,
Dirge
there's a
of
lot of-
Cerberus as A rank. Well, too bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a lot of people out there
maybe.
who have never touched grass in their life.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or just have bad taste in things. That's just easy. It's easy
Yeah,
like
some
to
people
they
have bad
attack
taste, that's
their
true.
personality. It's very funny.
Oh, I know exactly. They make the whole thing their personality.
I
It's so
someone I
goofy.
know and they love Monkey Bone. I'm like, I just think you have bad taste. I'm sorry. I told them this, and they're like, I don't think you like good things.
Monkey
I
Bone's
like
pretty rough.
aspects of Monkey Bone.
No, they love that movie, and they will not. They talk about it all. They would talk about it all the time, and I'm just like, I don't think you have good taste. Legitimately,
I think it's a funny movie. I don't care.
Tommy, I can understand that, but I think they legitimately think it's good. Like it's like high
The
quality,
best
like
movie ever.
underrated classic. You know?
Oh,
I mean, I won't go that far, but I
No.
enjoy myself every time I see it.
That's fair. Like you can enjoy it for being weird and stuff, but like, there's a level. There's a level.
yeah.
There's scales. They also like Space Jam 2, which I'm like, get
Oh,
out.
okay.
Get out of my
Well,
Yeah.
neither Space Jam is good, so.
now.
That's true.
That's another movie I like. Yeah, that's a guilty pleasure. Fuck.
That's fair. You can. I mean, it's okay to like guilty
Hey,
pleasure.
it's okay to like guilty pleasures.
Yeah.
I will also-
Okay, I like the movie All About Steve. Okay, and I know it's
do?
shit. Yeah,
Never
and I
saw
know it's shit.
I've
Is
never
that with
seen
Steve?
it.
Is that
I
with
do
Steve
need-
Carell? Which one is that?
No.
that's
No,
with
that's-
Sandra Bullock.
Oh,
That's the one
that's
where-
where she's a
yeah.
crazy
Yeah.
stalker, right? Isn't
Yeah,
she
yeah,
insane?
That's the one where she
Yeah,
stalks
yeah,
Bradley
yeah.
Cooper across the country.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
and her little
Okay, I
movie won
remember.
It's okay to like shit movies, but you have to
Yeah.
acknowledge that they're shit.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I like Cat in the Hat, but I know it's a bad movie. But I just watched it a lot as a kid, and I'm like, this movie's horrible.
That's a
but
nightmare film.
it is
Yeah.
a nightmare. But
It's very
Cat in the
uncomfortable.
Hat, I know sucks, but I
It
enjoy
reminds me of
watching
the B
that
movie
movie.
because it's very memeable.
Yeah.
that too.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Honestly, I like the B movie more than the time we watched it. I'm like, man, I don't remember it being this bad.
B movie was bad. Yeah, that's the thing. Like the only reason why, as Deadpool said, that the B movie has any semblance of popularity now is because of all the memes. Like I remember when
Yeah.
the movie came out, it's like it's just so mediocre. It's
Even-
so poorly written. Across
Yeah.
it's dull, it's boring. And it has like Patrick Warburton's like a one bright spot in the movie because he's legitimately like adding something to
And
it
Chris
and he's
Rock.
funny. Nah, I mean even Chris Rock's just kind of there.
I mean,
Even he's just doing his
no,
thing.
that's just Chris Rock just
Yeah.
being, I'm a black mosquito.
I'm Black
That's-
Mosquito.
that's-
Yeah, I'm
that's a joke.
loud. That's like his whole thing.
I just like
I mean,
the Ray Liotta joke.
I mean,
that's
John-
that's the joke that gets me.
John Goodman was at least kind of funny.
John Goodman was funny. He did a good. You know why? Because he was a character. He was
Yeah.
he was an actual like okay.
Maybe that's why Jerry
'cause Jer-
Seinfeld's shit doesn't work. Because like he's always Jerry. It never feels like he's playing a character. It's always fucking
Yeah.
Jerry.
well, it's
Like I know Jason Alexander.
George.
Jason Alexander. I know he's not George, but like he's playing a character. Like Newman's a character. Like it's not Wayne Knight.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
Jerry Seinfeld, it's always fuck. He's just Jerry, and it's just
Yeah, because he's not a good actor.
Yeah.
Looking for those 17-year-olds.
Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah.
And he's not that funny.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
What's
especially
the
now.
deal?
Damn it!
Why is everyone so woke about
I
everything now?
tried to bully
Well,
you.
that
Reggie.
red shell pushed me
know.
over
It
the
did,
finish
it
line
did.
at first place. So, Chris, you fucked up.
It had the opposite effect. I am not doing well tonight. My lord.
No, it's not your
Been a
name.
series-
Was
it's
your
been a
stream
series
good,
of
by the way?
errors. Sorry.
The stream good.
Oh, the stream was great. Yeah, today was fun. We reacted to some new trailers. We reacted to
Oh,
the
what
new
trailers?
Vox Machina. They have a new season
Oh,
coming
right.
out. Terrifier 3. Which
Oh.
I have to eventually
Yeah,
watch
it's a
those other
Christmas
two.
movie, I think.
Yep, it's
right?
Christmas
Yeah.
themed.
Oh yeah.
Tyler
Wow.
Perry's got a new film coming out.
Oh,
but
he
it looks-
does.
But it looks, you know what? Honestly, it just looks like eh.
Oh,
there's nothing
that's
about
too
it.
bad.
Hmm?
Yeah, I'm hoping that it's so bad or it's like unintentionally funny because of how bad it is.
Or what if it turns out he's made the next Full Metal Jacket?
I
Like,
doubt
that would
that.
be fucking insane.
I don't think
I'd
that's
be happy
possible.
for
I don't
him.
think that's the kind of movie he made.
Yeah, yeah.
I know it's not gonna be, but still, how fucking crazy would it be if it was?
I would
mean,
bet.
I'd be happy for him, but I'd also be disappointed because I want the crazy stuff.
Me too.
Wait.
Me too. Yeah, yeah. His
So-
dramas are his comedies at this
Yeah.
point. And the thing is, you watch the
Yeah.
trailer, I'm like, I recognize that building from this movie that he made. It's like because they're all brick buildings.
Yeah.
On his
like the
compound.
one building that the
Bro.
cadets come out of is the frat from
It's the frat.
Medea Halloween movies.
Yep. Yeah. The Boo
So wait.
Medea.
Which is,
Halloween
I think it's
movies.
also the police station in Fall from Grace. Like I think that's also the same
Nice.
building.
Yeah, probably.
Wait.
Uses-
What's his new movie about? I did not see the trailer.
It's a historical drama. I think it's focusing on this all black, all female regiment during World War II, where they would deliver post and combat zones. As far as I know, I think that's the
Yeah,
whole premise.
they delivered mail to the front lines.
That's what it is.
Okay,
which,
that sounds
which is a
interesting.
fine premise.
That
It's
sounds
just
interesting.
it's just that Tyler Perry. I'm just like I don't think you're the right
Yeah.
person.
Is there gonna be the the Boondocks joke of like one of them is married to someone shitty and then they get the lighter guy comes in and is nice and sweet to them.
I
and then
assume
trying
so.
to
I mean,
divorce
that's-
the shittier one.
That is Tyler Perry's MO, so I'm just waiting for that to happen.
I just
Yeah.
thought of something unhinged.
Ooh, yeah.
Make a fighting game of directors.
Oh shit.
And S tier
Yeah.
would definitely be Taylor Perry and Neil Breen.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, because they're
Yeah.
the,
I mean,
they're
what
the
about Uwe
craziest
Boll?
one.
You gotta put it up there.
Yeah, Will be the DLC.
Yeah, Uwe Boll would be DLC content.
Yeah.
Free
He wouldn't
DLC.
come with the game.
Because
Or
of
the-
the
or
money
free DLC,
swindle.
free DLC,
Or
yeah.
he's the final boss.
You could transform like
Ooh.
Tyler Perry's ultimate transformation would be Medea. That'd be his power up.
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh! And you know what? Okay. Uwe Boll's the boss, right?
Yeah.
Then, like in Super Street Fighter 2, when Akuma comes out and kills on Bison, it's Tommy Wiseau.
Whoa, that'd be amazing. What a reveal. And he's the true final boss. That'd be great.
Yeah.
And then
Nice.
it's like Mortal Kombat, where before every fight they just whip at each other real quick.
Oh,
Hell
definitely.
yeah.
They got to do that. Yeah, they got to like say
Is
something
Spike
sassy.
Lee one of the fighters and his ultimate?
Spike Lee's actually a good director, though.
Oh, I thought this was good. I thought this was good direct. Wait, was it bad
know what?
directors?
I get
Eli
auteurs
Roth
in there.
on that.
Oh, Eli
mean,
Roth would be.
I
I didn't know
Eli
there
Roth
was
is
speculative
big
directors.
gore.
I just
Don't
included
specify
directors
if they're good or
instead.
bad.
Well,
Yeah,
every
that's
every director that was mentioned up to that point is a bad director, so
Yeah.
I figured that's the theme we were doing.
It would be
Oh,
gore.
okay.
Eli Roth would be gore and dated jokes. It'd be like, oh god,
Zack
it doesn't,
Snyder
it doesn't
in
fit.
there.
It doesn't
Secret
fit. Slow motion.
character would be Spicy take
Uh,
current Ridley
Tarantino
Scott.
be
Oh my
feet
god,
on.
yeah.
Would hobble 6 wine drunk into the
Ridley
stage.
Scott would be great. He's like, no, just put my old movies in
His
these new
fatality's
releases.
the black goo.
Oh yeah, it would be. It would
boy.
be the Prometheus Black Goo.
Edgy.
God damn it.
Spoilers. This movie's less
It doesn't
than 2
matter.
weeks old.
It's been out long
Prometheus.
enough. It's been out long
fine.
enough. It's fine.
You spoiled it
Yeah.
when we were talking. When we were doing
I know.
Fortnite.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. No, you know what? I'm warning
It made
people
its
now.
millions,
If you
it's
haven't seen,
fine.
if you haven't seen the movie yet, that's on you. It's like 2 weeks. I think 2 weeks is very reasonable. I think that's very.
I give
Reasonable.
it a month.
And-
my rule's a month.
Goose
And
in
the-
it?
Hmm.
Goose in Romulus.
Yeah. Oh yeah. A shit ton of it. Shit
Oh,
ton
that's
of it.
fucking dumb.
Yeah, it's really dumb. It's as soon as it enters the movie, I'm like, here we go, and it leads to the ridiculous third act that we get, and it's just so unnecessary. And they reference the Prometheus movie. They reference like, oh, Wayland and the expedition, the failed, the triumphant expedition, and like you hear the theme from the original movie play. It's like, ugh. At least David's not in it, thank God. Although they have another
Well,
guest
you
in the
know,
film.
Honestly, I think
the duplicate
I would have
and
rather
make it.
had David than whatever that thing was.
I rather I'll well, we could talk about it now.
If you've got to
do you
pick
mind,
a
you guys-
poison,
Hold on.
if you got to pick a poison, I prefer that one.
If at this point, I mean, if you're gonna, I mean, honestly, telling you now, it won't be. It's not even like a good surprise. It's a disappointing surprise. And if you expect it, I feel like at this point you'll go and be like, all right, well, I'm ready for it, so I can brace for it. But in Alien Romulus, the midway point, actually, they introduce him earlier, but you don't see his face because they find this dismantled android, or it's been ripped apart by the alien, whatever was there, and they fix it up, and it's a CGI Ian Holm. It's a CGI
Yeah.
Ash, except it's not. They call him Rook, and the thing is, up to that point, the movie's practical effects and aesthetic CGI miniature all looks great. And as soon as he's like, "Oh my god, this is the worst effect in the movie," because his face is too small for the head. It's like looks unnatural. It's floating, and it's like, what are you doing? And honestly, the easiest fix, and I go back to this, everything that I have an issue with that movie is on the page. That's why I say, like, Fede Alvarez, I think is a great visual filmmaker. He's a shit writer, and his co-writer. And the whole thing could be fixed if it's a new android named Rook, and that's it. And it's just like, oh, and you have another opportunity for another actor to make their own impressions. Like, you get two kind of like interesting androids then. In the movie, you have Andy, who's the standout character, and you have this more villainous one. It's like, oh, great, best of both worlds. We've either had like a good android or an evil android, depending on the Alien movie. And so here's two. It's like, okay. But we have a CGI Ian Holm that looks really rough. And apparently it was Ridley Scott's idea. It was Ridley Scott's idea, who thought it would be fun. And it was like, no, it's not. And I know they got permission from Ian Holm's family and things. It's like, okay, whatever. Yeah, that's fine, but it doesn't look good. It looks like shit. And because they haven't mastered that, whatever they're doing, the CGI or I guess deep fake technology, it's really, really weird.
Chris,
And that's, yes.
on CBC's news site,
Mm-hmm.
there was a whole thing about it.
Yep.
And they were trying to say, oh, it's supposed to look off.
I don't believe that. I hate that. It's supposed to look
know.
bad. Oh, I was like, give me
Yep.
a goddamn break. That always pisses me off.
Was that from one of the crew, or was the director saying that? Or was it
Director.
just... Oh, okay.
Director.
Yeah, Fede Alvarez. It is.
Yep.
It totally. It absolutely is a backpedal response, and where they see it, because that's the total. Like, they thought that would be great. Everyone would love it, and clearly they don't. Yeah, Tarkin looks better. Like the CGI face for Tarkin in Rogue One is infinitely better than what they did for Ian Holm. It's distractingly bad, and it's the first thing that made me go, "That's a red flag." And he pops up throughout the rest of the movie too, and he's influencing things and everything. But yeah, as soon as they have the black goo come in, it's like the movie just gets super dumb because like that's what happens because it's Prometheus and that movie is super dumb, and it leads to basically the whole thing is like the Romulus station. They want to weaponize the black goo. That's what they want to do. That's what it's all about. They want to weaponize the black goo, and they want to put it in humans because that worked out so fucking well last time. And so they, at one point, Isabella Merced in the movie, she doesn't really get a lot to do, but she's prego. Oh, and there's
what we learned last week.
Yeah, incest baby. Yeah.
It's an incest baby.
It's an incest baby, which is so unnecessary. It doesn't make any. It was like, why? She. Funny enough, incest is a huge theme tonight with Elfin lead because that's cousins. Because her cousin, who's the loudmouth guy, who's kind of a jerk, he's the one that knocked her up. But they're like first cousins. And it's like, what? And in any case, she gets injured later on in the movie by the alien. They find her. And like they're like, oh no, she's gonna die. And Andy, who's kind of like, he's going back and forth because of his updated programming, which again, great performance. He's like, I mean, if you give her the black goo, she'll get better. I'm sure she'll make it. And they're like, no. And they actually say, no, we're not going to inject anyone with black goo. And he's like, all right, well, I'm sure she'll make it in time. And so even though they get everything working and they send her to the goddamn shuttle bay, with the ship that it's like establishing she's going to be fine, she's still herself, after hearing all that stuff about the black goo, injects herself with it. And this inevitably, doesn't really mutate her, although she does get some black goo like lactation going on, which is a little weird. But
I didn't notice that.
Yeah. When she's looking at her breast is coming out of her nipples. She's like, what the hell? At one point. But I lost my train of thought. So it all leads to, most of the mutation affects her fetus, and it becomes the newborn from Alien Resurrection. Except it looks even worse than the newborn from Alien Resurrection. It looks so goddamn, and it's just goofy because it's smiling and shit. It's like, I can't take this thing seriously, and it's a CGI effect, and I think it looks bad. So I don't understand, like, well, everything went off the rails, but most of it seemed to have been notes from Ridley Scott, and he just insisting on, you got to connect it to Prometheus and Covenant because no one understood those movies really. It's like, give me a fucking break.
My vision.
And it's
wine drunk vision.
Yeah,
rubs his goose spouting nipple.
Seriously,
oh, definitely. Oh, 100%. Yeah, protruding.
Seriously,
They're
that
protruding.
tangent not brought to you by Folgers. The best part of waking up is the Folgers in your cup.
Yeah.
Incest. Yeah, incest wins. Yeah, I don't get it.
So we should entitle this stream as spoiler alert.
Yeah, sorry, Alien Romulus spoiler. It's been enough time. It's been enough
fine.
time.
When Chris eventually posts this on that YouTube channel,
and more time will have passed by the time you post it on YouTube.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I've saved your people disappointment because now you're going to go and be like, all right, I'm going to brace for it. I didn't reveal anything else that happens in like the beginning and stuff, so there's still some cool things that they do that are pretty interesting, but and narratively, but yeah, it's just those are, and they can easily be fixed. Like the Rook Ash, home can be changed just to a new character, and it'd be actually kind of cool.
Chris, you just said that.
Prometheus black goo. That could just be it's just taken out of the movie. Or maybe you could do it like, oh yeah, they are trying to weaponize xenomorphs and it's not working. Or even if you did have the black goo, like I'll let that pass. I mean, it pisses me off. But to fix the third act, instead of her birthing that ridiculous smiling CGI monster, which is just the shitty version of Alien Resurrection's newborn, I would have thought it would have been really cool if she turned into like an abomination queen. Like Isabella Merced. And that's like, oh, this is, because it was like, okay, we didn't see the queen in the movie at all. We see the facehugger, we see the chestburster, the drone xenomorph. But where's the queen? And I think that'd be a cool way to have her just become this horrific
that's how
abomination.
The queen's made.
I mean, if they want to do it that way, I'd be like, okay, it's interesting, or at least an abomination version of it.
Yeah.
Something like that. But no,
you just want abominations in your movie. It sounds
100%. And they gave me a shitty CGI abomination, and that just looks ridiculous. And that would have been so easy to fix. I would have even allowed the Prometheus bullshit, but
or just not happen at all. Just
not happen at all. That's also true.
Yeah,
you're not wrong. It could have ended. Like, it actually, honestly, could have ended like up until that point. You know, when they're all loading into the cryopods and shit.
I have a segment, but I do not know how to do a segue for this.
Incestuous.
I have. I
But you know
actually
what?
have. Oh, you go ahead.
No, you go ahead, Chris Ayers.
Okay,
Someone
this
go
will be
ahead.
my thing. This will be like my I don't know if this is a nitpick or maybe it can be explained away about
Damn it.
Romulus. Why does Isabella Merced have a different accent than her brother and her cousin when
I
they all
mean-
grew up on the same planet?
Just
I-
faking it.
I'm not against that because it's like, okay, when did they get to the planet though? You know, when did they get to the planet? They didn't really establish that. You know, they established like Rain and Andy and how long they've been there, but not really like everyone else. And so I'm kind of like, all right, they're from different places and now they're here. It's like that's okay. I didn't mind that personally. That's just me.
All right.
Yeah, it's just it's like, oh, okay, give them different accents. There's sometimes I couldn't understand that guy, the British guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say
What the
like
fuck
both
did you
of
say?
them. I was both of them for the first hour or so. I was just like, what are they fucking talking about? It
I
was
know.
like Brad Pitt and Snatch, except they're not making jokes out of it.
Yeah, it was like okay, but everyone else, like, you know, I forget the fact I can't remember his name probably says a lot, but I like the
Bajoran?
No, not
Or no?
it's his brother, his elder brother. Like I liked him, the captain of the ship, whatever his name was.
Yeah, I
Yes,
thought
sir.
all the acting was fine. It's just at a certain point, it just kind of went in a stupid direction.
Yep.
Oh, look at the crowns, Roger. Look at the crowns.
Damn it, I hate
The
it.
crowns are big upon our heads.
Yeah. Team Canada over here.
Yeah.
And I had something else I wanted to say earlier during the whole Tyler Perry thing. Or actually, Austin, it goes first.
No, it's okay.
Someone go!
I had thought of another director for the Fang game. I want to see like Ed Wood, but he has to like move like one of those old, like he has to like kind of how like Mr. Game and Watch works. So, like he's in black and white.
Yeah.
Also, that actually ties in perfectly to what I was going to say. Watching Ed Wood for the first time a couple days ago, and then watching us talking about Tyler Perry now really did cement like, wow, Tyler Perry really is like our generation's Ed Wood, but with a lot more money.
Yeah,
And
commercial success.
land, I guess.
Well,
His
that's
own
I mean that's the
land.
big difference between him and Ed Wood is just like Ed Wood didn't have commercial success, you know.
Yeah.
Whereas yeah, I mean later on, like I'm sure those movies have just sold over and over again, you know, just for movie collectors and film fans. But like Tyler Perry, he owns like an eighth of Georgia. Right?
Yeah.
That's the big difference.
He's their economy.
He is, yeah, kind of, yeah. At least an eighth of
Made
it, let's
in
say.
Georgia. That's all him. That's all him. That
That's
every
all
time you
him.
see that,
He's their king. He rules
Yeah.
everything.
Oh man,
Yeah.
couldn't say Red Lobster though, but you know,
I
Yeah.
like Red Lobster.
Well,
Yes,
nothing against it. Just saying, it's he's had all that money, all that land, could have saved it.
He put in the movie. He put in the latest Medea film, so that was like
I know,
like,
but now it's
Red-
bankrupt.
I know.
Red Lobster.
I fucking love that.
Just
I
rename
love
it
the
that,
song.
like how Medea says it.
Anyway, this was a story that I was trying to tell, but anyway, so I went to the big Lorcana tournament in Toronto this weekend. It was good. It was a little nuts. I'm not gonna lie, some people very crazy about Disney, and I like Disney stuff.
Disney adults.
Yeah, Disney adults. Like I like Disney. Like I love Emperor's New Groove, and I love Lilo and Stitch, and you know the old movies are cool too,
Yeah.
like Snow White and Pinocchio and
Austin, not to interrupt you, but I thought when you were saying like Lilo and Stitch and Emperor's New Groove, I thought, and the old movies like The Lion King, Aladdin. I thought I was gonna,
I wasn't gonna
I
say
thought I was
that.
gonna fucking age it immediately if you said that. I was like,
I wasn't
is he gonna
say
say
that.
those old movies?
The classics.
I know,
Old
they're
ass
30,
things.
I know.
There are old movies.
I know.
They came out around the time we were born.
I know, 30 years ago.
Yeah.
I was thinking like
I know, born. I know. I'm sorry, Edgy. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Oh man, how did this turn into me making fun of Edgy being old
I
again?
didn't,
Oh my God.
continue with your thought. Continue with your thought. I was
I'll just
bracing.
go on my sarcophagus. It's
Yeah,
fine.
there it is.
It's okay.
Mummy.
They haven't done a mummy movie yet, so
Just wait. It'll be starring me.
starring you and
Yeah, I'd take that Disney paycheck any
Hell
day.
yeah.
Oh my god.
no, but it was very
Definitely.
cool. Met a lot of interesting and cool people.
Mm-hmm.
I met a person a person I do talk on Discord a bit who's their biggest. They love Fort Town from Turning Red. The
Oh,
boy band from the movie.
yeah. They're great. I love them. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I met a bunch of people from YouTube that that's their thing. Like my friend at one point like was playing like a person's like, yeah, we run a podcast, and I'm like, okay, I'm just like, I go on my phone, and I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna follow, and I'll take a nice listen to this. So they're like, they were just like really embarrassed, like, you don't have to do that. It's like, no, I'll go. I want to take a listen to it. So it was also kind of a crazy weekend because in Toronto, and I was telling Edgy about this, is the CNE, which is like this big fair that's always in Toronto, and Blue Jays, which is their baseball team, and then Fan Expo, which is like our comic convention, all in the same weekend. So
Plus construction.
and construction and that concert you were telling me about.
Yeah, Blue Rodeo.
But we were trying to get back. We left about 6:45, so like 7:45, and I didn't get back till 10 p.m. We got stuck. We were trying to exit onto this highway. You have to go by where the baseball stadium is. Google Maps was saying it was fine, but basically we were at one part where you have to turn to it, and we were like, just like, are we moving? I had to ask at certain points, and we weren't. Basically, we were stuck in a circle, and then we're like, okay, we're finally past the circle. We can get onto the highway, start to like, actually get out of the downtown area, and it's like, no, you gotta turn around. You gotta go on the other side of the circle and just go back. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? It was the worst traffic I've maybe ever been in.
Oh man.
Just pointless.
But was the
Yeah,
con
my
fun?
coworker said
I don't
that-
know. It was just the whole thing was taped off for some reason, but I don't know
sorry.
why.
My coworker said that
Damn.
she never wants to go to Toronto again for a concert after
Yeah.
experiencing that traffic.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was bad.
Jeez.
Yeah.
But we did listen to the kind of funny. I got to talk about this. It's a little off topic, but the kind of funny did their podcast about their perfect Star Wars game, and Scarpino and
Nick
Andy
Scarpino.
and Cortez, great pitches. Cortez was basically, I want Mass Effect but Star Trek. Like, you have a ship, you have a crew, you can like kind of recruit NPCs to be a part of your ship and allies. Like basically Mass Effect Star.
Yeah, I want that too.
I think Scarpino's was also great. He wanted a Darth Maul game, kind of like Hades and Hyper Light Drifter.
Oh, that's interesting.
yeah.
Okay, I can see that. That's a good.
Kind
vibe.
of like
yeah,
like
yeah,
a- where you
roguelike,
kind of like
roguelike.
roguelike,
Yeah,
where you're
yeah,
playing
yeah. Darth
Maul. Basically would kind of go up from him having the criminal empire to him being a vagabond and rebels.
He's a hobo. He's a
Yeah,
hobo
yeah.
by the end of it.
Yeah, but you would also be like, it'd kind of be like in his mind and be trapped in the nightmare.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Blessing's idea was stupid, and I did not like it. It was like, in the future, you find clips from an unmade Star Wars movie, and you have to bridge the clips together. And the big twist of the game was you're supposed to be George Lucas's like grandson or something, and that and the big scarier twist is that George Lucas might actually have the Force. I'm like, are you?
What?
This is stupid.
He's being.
He was losing me. He was losing me.
He's being a goof. So he wanted to
I
do like
know.
the walking simulator of like a weird.
Yeah,
Star
yeah.
Wars
There was
thing.
some game like Immortal. I think he was saying it was like.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Where
I'm
it's like
good.
clips and you gotta piece it together. And then Greg Miller's, which I thought it was kind of funny, but I didn't. It wasn't my favorite. Was like Papers, Please, but you're working for the Empire. Like you're basically that
I'd play that.
loser from Andor,
I'd play that.
and you're like working your
Yeah.
way up.
Oh yeah, you gotta be those like those guys from Andor. They're just the
Yeah,
the
yeah,
pencil
like
pushers. It's like this is
Yeah.
a nightmare. You're in the bureaucracy of the Empire. It's
Mhm.
like, oh my
Oof.
god, it's
Yeah.
so depressing. Mm.
And your rival would be what's his name? That tactician guy,
Oh yeah.
Thawne, would be like your rival.
Oh, Thrawn. You're doing that tactician guy.
Yeah.
Thrawn, yes.
Yeah, I mean, what else would you refer to with?
Yeah, no, you're right. He's a tactician. I agree.
Yeah.
This is.
And that,
It's-
that was
it's
it.
just funny how you describe
start
it.
out low level, kind of like the guy that gives Han Solo his name.
Yeah,
You'd
yeah,
be that guy.
It'd
That'd be you.
like that guy. It would
Oh.
be like it's. Like, I mean, Papers, Please is kind of where he said it was like.
There's no doubt, like they would put in like Luke and Han and Leia in that at some point. You gotta like either let them
Yeah.
through or be like, no, you're goddamn dirty traitors. Death to you. All hail the Emperor.
Mhm.
I think that'd be kind of fun. You could get different endings. You can
Yeah.
preserve the Empire by being a good bureaucrat, or you
Take
can be,
take a bribe to like
yeah,
get better
yeah.
equipment.
Exactly. Yeah, Jabba the Hutt slides you a thick stack of
I
credits.
want the Dungeon of Fear and Hunger, but it's Jabba's dungeon underneath.
Oh shit,
Or
that's a good premise.
Java like Legend or Ocarina of Time style, and that's the dungeon.
I remember that.
Oh, with fear and hunger, then you lose a limb.
You lose limbs.
Oh.
That would be really cool. Like you definitely, if
You're-
you go up against the Rancor, you're losing a lot of limbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't remember the dungeon when you're eaten by the giant frog? That's the
I
dungeon.
never cleared a Legend of Zelda game.
Oh wow.
That's my dirty
Oh,
secret.
that is dirty. That's nasty.
That's
I
my
can't
dirty
believe it.
secret.
Ooh, you know what? Do you like you like SNES, right? That's your jam.
Oh
You like that?
yeah.
I would say, start with The Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past. That's my favorite
Okay.
one. I think, and it's aged very well. Very well.
Yes.
I mean, a lot of people say, like, oh, the original Legend of Zelda is aged well. Like, of course. But it's a little more obtuse. It's a little more obtuse. They're figuring it out.
Well,
And
that
then-
was by the power Nintendo power back
Yep.
then.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Anyway, speaking of games, I had this point earlier and I wanted to save it because
Yeah.
we were having tech issues. But
Sorry.
I thought it was the year of the worm / the where
Ah!
the ape. It really is the year of Terry Bogard.
I know he's
Yeah.
popping up again. Jesus Christ.
I should draw Terry Bogard riding a sandworm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you okay,
That would be
Buster
really
Wolf?
good. That would be so funny.
I don't know. I still think it's the year of the worm. We did have presidential candidates say that he had a brain worm that ate part of his brain. So
Oh shit. Oh no.
Damn.
Oh, I didn't know about
That's
that.
true.
I could imagine Terry Bogard eating part of his brain too.
No, Terry's a good lad.
No, he's a good lad.
Well,
He's not stupid.
Geese Howard would eat his brain, but
That-
Yeah,
makes
Geese would do
sense.
that. Yeah, he wants vengeance.
Geese is evil.
Yeah, he's pure evil. No, Terry's a good boy. He's like,
Yeah.
he wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do that.
I mean, he's pretty evil. I feel like eating his brain would be a good thing, you know?
No.
Really?
Terry's a good boy.
Yeah.
You don't want
Yeah.
to see Bogard mess up Trump?
don't
Because I would
wanna-
watch that.
Well, he'll just throw him off Geese Tower because he'd think it was Trump, like Trump was Geese.
Oh,
Well, he
man.
could do
They're
that
like, damn,
key
Geese, you
move
melted. I better get rid of you.
and send him to like
Power
you know,
geyser.
what Hudson River? One of the
Yeah.
rivers in New York.
Yep, that's one of them.
Yeah.
You got it. Nailed it.
the presidential candidate I'm talking about was not Trump.
Oh.
So I'm into what's that pool of water by near the White House?
The Potomac?
Is that what it's called?
The river? Yeah.
Well, no, there's the Potomac River. Austin, are you referring to
What are we talking about
the
rivers?
reflecting pool?
What?
Why-
Oh, I
Reflecting
think
pool by the Lincoln Memorial?
Damn it!
Yeah. Sorry, I'm thinking about in the first Fatal Fury movie where he like does the key move and doesn't he like knock him into the water and they just dies?
What are we talking about?
But- but-
I was like, how we
Beating
get
up
out of the rivers? I was like, wait a minute, where is this
No,
going?
Terry's MO is knocking people off the top of their tower.
Yeah, that's what he does. Yeah, he does that a lot.
That feels like a very let's Double Dragon.
He did it. He did it in all the goddamn movies. I remember. He's like, yep.
Yeah, he did it in all the games. Too.
Okay, it was the reflecting pool. I was just thinking because maybe I'm just I couldn't remember the first Fatal Fury movie well. I just thought he like knocks him into a pile of water.
Jenny was horrible. I know that she was. I know that she went through a lot, but God damn it, what a mess.
She's feeling very Oliver Twist.
Her whole thing in the movie is like when she goes back to Forrest, she's like, I can't be with you.
Oh,
And-
Jenny, you're
but-
talking about Jenny.
Yeah, I'm talking about Jenny. And but then by the end, she's like, all right, I clearly have. She has like some sort of disease by the end or
AIDS.
something. Hey, I think she
Yeah.
has AIDS. But she has this kid. She's like, all right, fucking, I'll marry him. I think she did it
Yeah.
begrudgingly. Because that's something out of the bothers me. Why didn't she ever tell me he had a son? That blows my fucking mind. I just can't believe it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Also, when you talk
Traumatized.
about
He
Jenny,
was busy
I thought
running that whole time.
I thought you were talking about that
I
girl
just
from Fatal Fury again. I was still on Fatal Fury for a bit.
I will say, hold on. I want to go back to Jenny. The thing is, it's like she would have found a way to fucking contact him. I don't care what it is. It's like I am having your baby. You, because she, ran into him all those other times. No, I don't believe. No,
When did she
Not
have
a
a
good
baby? By
excuse.
the way,
She could also just be a really badly written female
That's true.
character.
when does she have the baby? Because it's very confusing. Because they meet each other. What was the last time they meet each other before she reveals the baby?
It was when she was staying at his house.
Yeah,
It was.
yeah,
Yeah, and he
Yeah.
asked her to marry him, and she said no, and then they had sex, and then she left in the morning.
yep.
That wasn't when they were at the dorm, right?
That was a
Or
very uncomfortable.
No,
sex
that was
scene.
years earlier.
Yeah.
That's like so. Oh my god, no, that's like
It's been a while
that's
since
the
I've
30
seen
minutes
Forrest
of the
Gump.
movie.
so-
That's where you want to be a
That scene-
nom.
That scene at the dorm
That's
is like
right.
before the first act is even over.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
trying
that's
to-
before he goes to be a nom.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
Yeah, no. Sorry, it's been a while since I've seen Forrest Gump, so I'm trying to remember it.
Yeah, you remember the story
Watch
beats,
Party
just
for it
not the
someday, and then
order.
you can be refreshed.
But yeah, Jenny. Oh, rough.
Do we have to
but-
watch it on Sunday?
What Sunday?
Not this Sunday. Like at some point in the future, we could.
I heard
potentially do it.
Sunday. I heard Sunday. It was like watch Party for it on Sunday.
Someday.
Sunday.
Oh,
Sunday.
so I heard Sunday.
Someday. SOME.
Now you're just making me hungry for a Sunday.
Yeah. But funny you mentioned Forrest Gump. I just watched a movie very similar to it. You could almost
Big
call
Fish.
it Tim Burton's Forrest Gump. Yeah,
Oh,
Big
boy.
Fish.
Big
Oh,
Fish.
yeah.
Solid.
The only thing I know about that movie is the Who Killed Spalding Gray. That there's a whole big part about it.
Yeah. Possible controversial take. That might be my favorite movie of his.
I don't think that's controversial. It's
That's
a
not
good movie.
No, no.
It's
People
not?
have said that. People really. I know people that like. I like it, but I know some people that fucking love that movie.
Oh, have they?
So-
Okay,
oh,
I
yeah.
figured I would be
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
alone in a
Big
boat
Fish.
on this.
Yeah.
Big Fish is great.
Like
Yeah,
I always thought that
Patricia
was
says
one
it's
that
great.
like people liked, but like hardly anybody ever put in like the top echelon of his movies.
I don't feel
I feel
like.
like
It's
No, you
not
go,
like
Chris.
it's not like when people put together like I forget whatever website.com
Top 10?
top 10 list.
Watch
It's like,
Mojo?
yeah, it's something like that. Like they never feature it, but I just know like a lot of people I've come across that say like no, this is like my favorite Tim Burton movie. It's like that's happened a lot, or it's like one of
Yeah,
my
and there's-
favorites.
And there's like some stiff competition, like Edward Scissorhands, like having
Yeah.
just watched it for the first time recently. Ed Wood, like I totally get
Ed
being
Wood's so
way up
good.
there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Pee-wee.
Something about Big Fish just really like maybe it's because it's such a testament to the idea of like if you've got to choose between printing the legend and printing the truth, print the legend because it makes for a better story. Like that speaks to me personally.
Yeah,
So you want us to make up like a really cool story about you when you passed away? Like you fought like a troll and you were in a circus?
Make it sound like I did more cool shit than I actually have done. Like I'll
Okay,
appreciate
we'll write
that.
this down. We'll
Where
write that
there's
down. We'll write
truth,
that down.
but it wasn't as, big.
Well, I think,
Yeah.
I think one of the appeals to it is that it's a modern day fairy tale.
Yeah.
yeah.
There's also that.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
It's a
And
big
Albert
thing.
Finney is so fucking good.
Yeah, he's pretty good. Who's his son in that movie?
It's,
Billy Crudup, who is a fucking bastard in that movie. I will say, like,
I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't buy that Ewan McGregor helped conceive a Billy Crudup. I was like, nah, I don't see that. How did that happen?
Who was the wife again? I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what was the Jessica
the
Lange.
wife starts off when she's young as the girl from Drag Me to Hell, and then she grows
Oh,
up
yeah.
into Jessica Lange.
Can you post a
Oh.
picture of Jessica Lange? I want to see. I need to see her again. I need to see her features.
Jessica Lange, 2003.
I need to see it. So I'd be like, I'm like, I can buy these people getting Burt Billy Crudup because I remember that
Jesus
sticking out
Christ,
to me.
It's been that long since I've seen Big Fish in the theater.
Okay, maybe
least-
a little bit. Maybe a little. I don't know. More
I
her,
don't know.
I suppose.
Her and Obi-Wan? I don't know. And
Yeah,
then Billy
I don't
Crudup.
know.
Okay, now you see a photo of Billy Crudup.
Stupid slut. Yeah, Billy Crudup. Yeah, just
Honestly,
Billy's
Chris,
great.
Ayers, I
Billy's
feel like a
wonderful.
more hot take would be like
Mhm.
you saying Mars Attacks is your favorite Tim Burton
Oh,
movie.
Tim
I don't
Mars
think I-
Attacks
Dark
sucks.
Shadows is the
I
best
love
one ever.
Mars Attacks. It's not his
say
best
that.
movie by a long shot.
I like
so.
Mars Attacks too, but I'm not
No,
gonna.
I
I'm not gonna be like it's his best movie.
It's another mean-spirited
not.
movie. That's another mean-spirited movie that I just.
Oh,
never
that's what I
got
love
with.
about it.
Yeah.
It doesn't fucking care about anyone. It's just
Yeah.
about like life is meaningless. Everyone is a fucking con artist, and we're all going to die.
It's just so nihilistic. I think it was just
I
like.
kind of
yeah.
like it.
Yeah,
At
I know
least
people do.
it's funny and
I'm just not
nihilistic
that
than
guy.
depressing and nihilistic. You know.
Nah, I can't. She couldn't give birth to that. Something happened.
Also, it did inspire Professor Utonium, so it did that.
What did?
Mars Attacks.
Oh, really? Oh, shit.
Yeah, Pierce Brosnan's character was the inspiration for Professor Utonium Powerpuff Girls.
Oh, I didn't know that. Wow.
Okay, that checks out.
Hmm.
Because he always has like a pipe with him too.
Yeah,
and then
yeah, yeah.
Ah.
Good fact video for you, Chris.
Yeah, that's a good fact video. I've been very selective now of some of my shorts. I'm just doing one a day and thinking like, okay, let me talk about this, something that's relevant, that's theme, and also has my personal opinion. And
Mhm.
I
getting
know
more
reviews are
selective.
starting to come. I mean, it's Venice,
It
so
has
it's
been
a little
great.
hard. But Beetlejuice too. People are saying it's good. not like Kiss Beth, but it's good. It's from
Yeah.
what I hear.
I'm trying to ignore all that until I actually see the movie for
Yeah,
myself.
That's fair. That's fair. And I'm sorry if I spoil it. I don't want to.
Oh, as long as you don't like say the ending or anything, it's not spoiler.
That's fair.
Oh, for the movie? For the
Yeah.
sequel? Oh shit. Well, I will say this. I think. Hey, I mean, when was the last time people said that Tim Burton had a good movie? You know, it's been a hot
Right.
minute. So for them to say, "Oh, it's good," it's not one of his best ones, but it's good. I was like, all right, I'll fucking take that.
Get over here, Edgy.
No.
I mean,
I hope it is.
that's
He
what
said
really
he said
for.
it's the movie that like re-energized him after Dumbo like almost made him want to retire.
Dumbo.
I forgot he did Dumbo.
Yeah, everyone does. Yeah, that movie
Oh,
came
I-
and went. Movie
Yeah,
did not do well.
even Michael Keaton came out today and said like, "Yeah, I sucked in that movie. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just completely lost."
Man, those kids were stoned in that movie. I'm convinced.
Oh, the kids were worse. Like Keaton was bad, and the kids were way worse.
I forgot he was in it. Jesus. I was like, wow.
He's the
Col-
villain.
Right. Yeah. No, you're right.
Colin Farrell was actually decent in that movie.
He's the guy who lost his
Yeah.
arm.
Yeah, him and-
yeah.
Him and Danny
Yeah.
DeVito were the best parts.
Danny DeVito was fun.
And I will say, I think they got the design of live action Dumbo right, but they didn't know how to use him is the problem.
I just didn't need a live. I didn't need that. I didn't need a live
I don't need
action
any of
Dumbo.
those
You
live
don't
action
need
movies.
any
Yeah,
of
I
them.
just it's just like even the like we're gonna make another Dumbo. I'm like, why? why are we doing this?
I'll give the movie credit. At least try to do something different.
Right, they did change up the
Yeah.
story a lot.
And it didn't have the crows, which, given it's from the writer of Transformers 2, I can easily see how they would have found a way to get the crows in there.
What you talk? We're gonna get some shrimp. I don't know. What does
I don't think
robot
that's what they say in the movie.
Yeah,
I don't
I don't think they say
skins and
anything. I don't think they say
crows.
anything like that.
The skins
What-
and black
no,
the
what-
crows.
What they say is, can you read this?
You know?
Nah, man, we
No,
don't
we
do
don't-
reading,
we don't.
yo.
I don't think they say
Yo,
that.
I'm
either.
Yo, man, I'm gonna bust a cap in your ass.
That was it. That was it. That's what the
Yeah.
crows would have talked like.
Might not want to put on the internet.
I don't think they say
Yeah.
that. I
You
don't
always
think
stick
they
with
say
yourself
that.
and slap.
I don't. Yeah. Yeah. Dumbo didn't like
know,
Dumbo.
yeah.
Crows voiced by
in
Tyrese
terms-
Gibson
in
and some white
terms
guy.
of upcoming films, other than Beetlejuice. Yeah. What else is coming out? I'm trying to
Body
remember.
Eater.
Transformers, The Wild Robot.
Wild Robot. I'm looking forward to that.
That
one quite a
horrible
bit.
Hellboy reboot.
Man, I had a lot of
yeah.
people just reactions to my own video, but I seen a lot of people going like, "Oh, you guys are just hating on this for whatever reason." There's like a lot of fucking Hellboy fans out there.
When the fuck's that coming out? I forgot
Look,
about
I'm gonna
that.
show you
shit.
the
Oh, they
poster,
have
and
the
this
same
shit looks
opinion
like
as
one of
Final
those.
Fantasy fans.
Yeah,
Yeah, like,
right.
what-
Look at this poster. He's melted. He's melted like a
It just looks
chocolate.
cheap.
Yeah,
it's
like
cheap.
why? How does the makeup
trapped.
get worse with every new version of that character? Like, shouldn't it be getting better?
Yeah.
Like every
Very
time? Or...
Bishop, why?
Oh God, fucking vent.
Well,
I
the
will
reason
say
why that
when I
looks
went to see
is
Romulus
cheaper
with my
is because
mom.
they don't
Oh,
have
go ahead.
money. Yeah, the reason why that looks worse is because they don't have money.
Yeah, they don't money. It just looks so cheap, and I was calling that out. I was like, this looks fucking cheap. Doesn't look good.
Cheap, 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 cheap.
And-
cheap.
Like if
I
it
will-
was like a fan made film, I would give it.
yeah,
credit.
it's a fan film. I was like, oh wow, you guys went all out, but
And it's from the studio that put out that stupid fucking Ben Affleck Hypnotic movie. So I'm like, oh,
Oh,
this is
What
God.
are they called?
terrible.
Ketchup
That's
Kitchen or something? What are they called?
Ketchup Entertainment.
That's what it is.
Hey,
so
Where's
stupid.
Mustard Media when you need them?
Oh man.
Mayo
nowhere,
Media would
thankfully.
save
Mayo
us all.
I was gonna
Media.
say-
That's my company.
But I was gonna say about Venom 3. I will say the best part about getting that trailer in front of Romulus
Mhm.
was my mom being actively disgusted watching it and looking at me like as it was playing and just being like, "What is this? Like, why would they do this? This is awful." And I'm
Yeah.
just like, I don't know. I didn't even bother like correcting her when she said it was a Marvel movie. I'm just like, whatever. I don't care.
Well, it's a Sony movie. I don't really, come on.
Oh, you guys got us. Sorry. Also, excuse me for sneezing.
Not excused.
Thank you.
Sorry.
So, question about Mars Attacks reminded me. There's a Mars Attacks video game coming out.
What?
Oh. Wasn't it
Oh
like
my
a
God.
like a sim, like a building sim or something?
Oh, you ruined it. I was gonna say, guess what
Oh.
the gameplay is?
What's the gameplay?
Amusement park sim.
Oh wow, that is weird. That is
Yeah.
like Mars
Basically
Attacks
making an amusement
Tycoon.
park for Martians.
Okay. So wait a minute, is it just literally them making
Something tycoon.
Yeah, something tycoon. Yeah, or roller coaster
Yeah.
tycoon. Except we're just gonna put a Mars Attack skin on it. Is that really what this is? Oh
But
God.
it's an amusement park for the Martians, made
Right.
by the Martians, and the humans are the exhibits.
Oh, okay. So you got to capture like different types of humans. Is this a mobile game? What is this?
No, it's a game.
Wow. Okay.
The game.
Weird.
I mean, I heard they were making a Mars Attack game, and I'm like, okay, that could be interesting. And then they revealed that it's an amusement park game. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's just like I was like, well, why are you doing that? That doesn't make any goddamn sense. I don't understand it at all.
I don't get it. Sounds like someone had the license and just did whatever.
Yep. There's like, hey, let's make a little bit of money on this.
Yep.
Get all those Mars Attacks fans.
Yeah.
All 12 of them.
People like those trading cards. People like those trading cards.
The Mars Attack game already exists. It's called Destroy All Humans.
That's true. That is true.
That's if you had to make a Mars Attacks game, that's how you would have to do it. Yeah, it's really
And those are actually
Or
good
like,
games.
Yeah. The first one. I really like the first one. I never played the second
I
one.
mean,
so
the
I can't say.
remakes are fantastic.
Yeah, I've seen like footage of it, and it's like pretty goddamn good. Look,
Yeah,
they're-
they're perfect games for you to stream.
yeah, I should.
Yeah,
do
they're
that.
They're not that long.
They're funny. They're really. I like. What's his name? Crypto. Forget the little alien man's name.
yeah, I think it's with a C though, right?
Yeah, it's like something crypto. or
Cryptics,
something. Cryptics.
yeah,
Yeah.
Cryptics, Spurnium.
Well, so it was like a naughty game too. I remember when I played that, it's like ooh.
There's a lot of that
Oh, the
Saints Row
sex.
energy.
A little bit of Saints Row. I could see that. Like yeah, early
But
Saints
when
Row.
one of the weapons is an anal probe, you know.
Anal probe. There's a lot of probing. There's a whole scene. I think you have
And
to
the
abduct.
second game,
Yeah.
Crypto is horny all the time.
Right. Of course.
He sounds like Jack Nicholson.
I
That's
love
that's
that.
his voice.
I love his voice.
Or Christian Slater. One of the two.
Nah, it's definitely.
No, it's Jack
Nicholson.
Nicholson.
It's
Speaking
Jack
of
Nicholson.
Christian
through and
Slater,
through.
I saw Blink twice last night. That shit was good.
Oh,
gotta
wait,
check
he's in
that out.
that?
Yeah, oh yeah, he is.
Oh, good for him.
Got a
I'm
4.
glad.
Yeah,
Oh, you are
yeah,
very
he
good.
plays
He's in
I think
it.
he's like
Haley Joel Osment's
like-
in it.
yeah, the
Gina
lawyer or
Davis is
something.
in it.
Oh, I was also thinking
Damn
so
it.
junk food cinema and spot because junk food cinema they talked about a movie we did a watch party for the Brandon Lee movie with Dolph Lundgren the
Oh, Showdown
Big-
Little Tokyo.
Yeah, that was
Showdown
fun.
Little Tokyo. And it also inspired me. I've never seen Broken Arrow, but that sounds like it would be a great watch party.
Yeah. Oh,
It's a
definitely.
fun movie.
Yeah, we
Uh-oh.
can do
It sounds
that.
like a fun movie. Travolta
I
and
got a
Kristen Slater.
communication error.
Oh,
Oh,
no. Hope
You're still
you
in the
enjoy
game.
this.
Chris.
I had one earlier.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
back. Just had to move locations for a little bit. Also, I fucking heard that, Herman. There are more than a dozen Mars Attacks fans.
There are dozens of us. Dozens.
2 dozen. A baker's dozen, as they would say. So it's like 13.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Also, Tommy
there it
Blink
is.
Twice is really fucking good.
Dozens of us. I want to see that Strange Darling, whatever the hell that thing's called. People are trying to
Yeah,
sell
that's
me on.
good.
I keep
too.
hearing about that, but
yeah.
I don't know what it is.
I don't. You know what? I saw a poster today. I'm like, okay,
Honestly,
and I don't want to
the
watch
less
the
you
trailer.
know- honestly, the less you know about it, the better you are going into it.
You know what? Just
Okay.
go. You're gonna experience what I had with Gone Girl years ago, where I never saw
Oh,
a trailer for
really?
the movie. I never knew. I never read the book. I didn't know what the story was about or anything. Hell, I didn't even know who was fucking starring in it.
Oh.
I just knew that it was a new David Fincher film. And I was like, oh
Okay.
shit, David Fincher. And I think it had Ben Affleck. And I was like, okay. And then I
Ben-
watched. I was like, holy shit! Like, I love that film. That's a great.
So,
movie.
fun fact, my
Yeah.
brother never saw a trailer for that Terminator Genesis, I think it was.
Oh, God.
Oh, interesting.
and
Interesting.
he ended up liking it because he didn't know what the twist was at all.
It was John Connor, yeah.
Yeah,
it was
because the trailer spoiled it
Tim
all,
Burton's-
right?
That, yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Terminator has a history of doing that. Like,
My brother
in-
is also very forgiving of movies.
Oh no, I think that's kind of adorable that he enjoys
Yeah.
Terminator Genesis. Oh, look at you! There you
I
are.
don't. That movie is god awful.
Oh, it's a terrible movie, but I think it's just charming that he likes it.
Yeah,
for that. I think,
but he
oh,
never
isn't that
saw
cute?
a trailer or anything,
Yeah,
so he
interesting.
was like the only one in the theater going, "Oh my god!"
Oh, it's John Connor. It's the third actor to play him, but that's John. Oh Christ, yeah, yeah. Oh, Genesis.
Why
is
does
terrible.
why does Kyle Reese look nothing like Michael Bean this time?
Oh god, yeah, it's Jai Courtney, right? Jeez, that's when they were forcing him down our throats. back in
Yeah.
the day. All
Also,
those huge
and
movies.
I will never forgive him for this.
Mm.
He was one of 2 final contestants for that role of Kyle Reese. It was him, and it was Boyd Holbrook.
Wow.
The fact that they picked Courtney over Holbrook baffles me because Holbrook, he looks more like Michael Bean. He sounds more
does.
like Michael Bean. He could probably do a pretty good imitation of Michael Bean if he was asked. Like, I don't get it. It confounds me to this day.
I just
He
want
wanted
John.
more money.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
they? Because
What it was Hollywood was pushing Jai Courtney. Like, this is your
Yeah.
it guy. It was the same
Hard.
thing they did with Sam
Yeah.
Worthington. You know, back in the day, it's just like he was just showing up in. Why is this guy he's in the new Die Hard? He's in a Jack Reacher adaptation. It's like,
Was he
okay,
in the Jack?
yeah, he's one of the
he's the
thugs.
bad guy in the first movie.
Yeah, and
He's the one in the opening scene shooting, sniping all the people from the garage.
Yep, yeah,
It was in the Tom Cruise. I do not.
yeah, the Tom
remember
Cruise
that.
one. Oh,
Yep.
man, they're not very good.
I thought the bad guy in that movie is what's his name?
No,
Werner
he
Herzog.
is.
He's
Werner,
Werner, he's Werner Herzog's lackey in that movie.
Yeah, he's like his
okay.
he's his henchman, his number one henchman. But I honestly, it probably worked out because the movie's still shit. So even if
Yeah.
Boyd Holbrook was in it, it'd be like, all right, maybe this is better, but it still would have
But
been an
there's
awful
still
movie.
there's sprinkles, but my ice cream still has a dog turd.
Oh
in it.
yeah, right there. It's steaming. It's still hot. 100%. That's the thing. Like Genesis that's my worst one. in terms of
It's the worst
Terminator
one.
movies. And I
By a
think
long
then
shot.
I think then after that, Dark Fate. Yeah, Dark Fate. Honestly, I was very disappointed.
I
by that
never saw
movie.
Dark Fate.
You didn't need it.
I kind of gave up after Terminator, the one with
Christian Bale.
In my world, it's only Terminator 1 and 2.
Yep, it's
Yeah.
perfect. It ends
I haven't
perfectly.
seen the others, so
Oh, you haven't? Oh wow, Edgy.
nope.
Wow.
And it
Unique
was
experience.
a personal choice.
No, you were smart. You were smart.
Yeah.
None
Dark
of the
Fate was
other
the
ones.
only one I've seen besides the first 2.
None of the other ones are worth really seeing. Like the only good thing
Yeah.
about Rise of the Machines is the ending. It's like okay, it's interesting.
all I know from that movie
It's
is he
funny,
one
I
puts
feel-
on star glasses for some reason.
It's
That's
funny
the
you say
third
that
one.
about 3. I feel the reverse way about Dark Fate, where I think the way that movie opens, it's like, oh shit, this is interesting. Where are they going to go here?
Oh, yeah, I
and then where they go is just the same shit they've been doing for the past 5 movies.
Yeah.
That was already getting old by the third time.
That's what bothered me so much about that film is what they do in the opening. Because first of all I was like, all right, I don't know that left a bad taste in my mouth, that opening scene.
You could
However, I was like, okay, but what are you going to do now? What's going to be the new thing? And it's the same fucking story again. And I was like, give me a goddamn break. I got
directed
so
Dark
mad.
Fate again.
Oh,
You know what? I think that might be the big
was the Deadpool
Tim
problem.
Miller.
guy.
It was Tim Miller
Oh damn!
who was coming
Yeah,
off of
more excited
Deadpool.
for it.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh shit, this guy's gonna do a term. I'm like, okay. I was actually before I saw the trailers and being like, I don't know. But like the premise and him, I was like, okay, let's go. He could do it. Wait, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to
Also,
interrupt
the
you.
Terminator's interesting too in Dark Fate, combining the traditional Terminators
Yeah.
with the T-1000.
He's got it all. He's got everything, at his disposal. And I like that actor. I like that actor too. But it just, What were you gonna say, Edgy? I'm sorry.
I think that might ultimately be the issue with the Alien franchise and the Terminator franchise. People can't help themselves and rehashing old shit.
Yeah. Yep. 100%.
One of the that's why I like Terminator Salvation. It at least tried something different.
I gotta give
Half
it.
that movie's good.
Mhm.
Like half the movie's good. All the stuff with Christian Bale's great.
Yeah.
It's just Sam Worthington should not be in the movie.
Oh, God.
His character makes no sense. It's
Was
funny,
that a
I
writer's strike?
tweeted-
Oh, sorry.
I tweeted about it the other night, like how you could actually save that movie. Get rid of Sam Worthington's character and have it have Christian Bale escorting Kyle Reese to the Resistance,
Yeah. Yeah. Be like that.
like a
yeah.
father-son
Yeah.
road
Oh,
trip.
it's so fucked up. It's so
That's
fucked
why
up.
it would work. 'Cause
No,
you
it
can't
would.
tell him,
It's great.
"Oh,
It's
yeah,
brilliant.
I'm your son. I'm your son. It's like, oh shit, I
What?
can't have anything happen to you. Otherwise, I will unmake myself.
Oh my God.
So
Come with
No
me, little boy.
pressure,
I'll
John.
lead you to your death.
Oh God. Yeah.
No pressure,
yeah,
John
that's
Connor.
That's
the other
the-
part. Yeah, like
that's
the
the thing.
idea is he would have to escort him through the Skynet lines back to the Resistance, because if he doesn't, he doesn't get born.
Yep. And knowing that his son can't die now, he has to die later. That's the
Yep.
that's the other fucked up thing about it. That's actually a really good idea. I'd be like, okay, Let's see that movie. That would be fucking brilliant. I would think that's
just like
really cool.
A weird road trip. I like that.
Yeah, it's like The Road. It's like, or you can, even though this came afterwards, like
Give
The
it
Last of
Private
Us.
Ryan, but it's like this guy's gonna die, but he has to die at the right time to make sure you are born.
Huh?
Yeah.
It's like Saving Private Ryan. It's like he's trying to get this one person out of like enemy territory.
Yeah,
I guess it's more like
I mean,
Yeah.
but that's I guess so. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and he gets to bond with his dad, but
Damn
he
it.
doesn't really tell him about anything.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
he's older than his dad.
Yeah,
He's
God,
old enough to be his own dad's dad.
That's weird. I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because it makes me go like, this is creepy. It's a creepy dynamic. It's
This
wholesome.
is a good enough creepy dynamic.
Yeah,
But
it
It's
is.
getting,
It's like-
clo-
it's
it's
worth
getting
it.
closer. It's getting closer and closer to Naya territory.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
no,
speaking
we're
of,
fucking each other.
you
Jesus.
know, you know how I am gonna do that long play garbage day of Loop 8 once when I hit the donations, which is very close.
yes.
The cousin fucking game.
Oh,
Yes.
Apparently,
God.
there's a character that's supposed to be the younger version of your grandma, and she is also a dating option.
Oh, Jesus
That's still better
Christ.
than the
So
that's still
dark.
better than the cousin. I won't lie.
So messed
Fry
up.
kissed his
Back to the
grandma.
Future.
Or like Futurama, where Fry did the nasty in the pasty with his grandma.
Yep. Yeah,
But he did.
He's his
He
own
had to be
grandfather.
bored, so
Young,
Yeah.
big, beeford grandma.
Yeah. Oh God. That's the thing. That is such. I never want to know that. That's like a really
Nope.
dark sci-fi like
Yeah.
element. Oh God. Something so disturbing about your family.
grandma's got beefers.
No. It's just. It's more like I don't know. It's not inbred. I mean, kind of inbred. It's It's a little inbred, right? It's gonna.
Yeah, I mean, like you get a little derpy at one point.
Get a
in the
little
line.
turfy. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like this is something's off about
Well,
this.
it's like
Well, it's
Back
like
to the
the-
Future where Marty McFly's mom was trying to bang him the
Yep,
whole time.
exactly. It's
Yep.
that. It's like this is a creepy element in like a pretty fun movie. It's like this is gives you
And in
pause.
the dark timeline, he bangs her, and then all of a sudden his
Oh.
face starts melting.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh god!
Deleted scene
like
from
Looper.
Back to the Future where
Oh my god!
where he's talking to Doc saying, I don't want to be around here. Like, what if I end up turning myself gay?
Oh damn! Is that
Oh.
one of his dated? That's one of the dated lines.
Come on, what
Nah,
about the power of love? The
No,
Huey and
man.
the news were talking about the power of love, man, and that's universal.
They were very
I'm glad they
smart
cut
for
that
they were
scene
very
out.
smart for cutting
That's
that.
Very,
Yeah.
Bobby,
very.
Bobby, you
Ooh.
did it smart. You did it smart, Bobby.
Can you
Now stop
ima-
making
can you imagine-
CGI
Marty would not be as beloved a character today if they kept that
Yeah,
scene in.
I think, man, that would have been
Canceled.
that would have been crazy if that stayed in.
Doc, we should probably cut the scene out of this movie.
It's just the whole reputation of the film, because then it would be always featured in like movies, controversial films, and like Back to the Future's not controversial. It's,
That
it's
hasn't aged
beloved.
well.
It hasn't aged well, and it would
Back
be
to the
like,
Future 2 has it.
and everyone would bring up that scene. Everyone would parody it, and like make fun of it. There'll be like an SNL sketch that Marty
It would be
McFly's a
mentioned in similar
homophobe,
waters
100%.
to Revenge of the Nerds.
Yeah,
or
it'd be like something like that. Yeah, I think even worse. I think it'd be
Oh,
I think it'd be the most infamous one, honestly.
Speaking of
because
infamous,
of that
sorry,
film's
Chris.
just commercial success, and just like and that's like one of the genre defining films of the 80s.
Mhm.
And so
It might be the ultimate 80s movie if you really think about it.
I'm not. I think you can argue that. I'm not against that at all. I mean, it incorporates the spectacle of that
Well,
time. It
Patrick Williams already established what the most 80s movie is.
What is it?
What's it? The Rocky where he fights the Russian guy. I can never remember which one that one is.
Rocky
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 Four.
4?
It's the most 80s movie there is.
That is
It's
pretty
all the
80s.
criteria. It's basically an ad for music. There's montages.
Mhm.
Capitalism good, Soviets bad, America fuck yeah. Anything
Hell
that
yeah.
qualifies for an 80s movie, that movie has it.
Yeah.
That's true.
80s jingoism.
Hey, there's something
I
wholesome
had a
about
thing,
it.
and now I'm trying to remember what it was.
I like recognizing it too. It's like, oh, there it is. Especially like Red Dawn and stuff. It's like, oh my god.
Even though Red Dawn
I know.
was actually originally supposed to be an
Yep.
anti-war movie.
And that's the
Yep.
thing. But it's like it's viewed
But
as the
then it
complete
got
opposite way.
80s up.
80s up.
Well,
Oh, yeah,
the
dude.
studio head at the time
Mhm.
was a former Army general that worked for the Nixon administration.
Oh yeah, he made sure. He was like, yeah, we're gonna make sure that.
Uh,
God bless him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the director, Millis.
John Milius.
John Milius. They were fighting the whole time over the movie.
Oh man, I
'Cause
mean,
Milius wanted to say, "This is what a war would look like in the United States.
Right.
It would be bloody. It'd
Yeah.
be terrible. It'd
children,
be fucked up."
yeah, and all that
And then
child soldiers.
the executive was like, "No, Russia bad, America good."
Yeah.
I'm
You know
still
what?
trying to remember.
It
Oh.
would have been a great movie. I agree with you, but I still kind of like what we got anyway. I'm still
Yeah.
happy sci-fi with that.
Will we do a watch party for that one someday?
Red Dawn? Fuck yeah. Yeah, we'll do it Red Dawn.
Oh, I thought you meant Rocky 4, but
Oh yeah, we'll
do
do
Red Dawn and Rocky.
Rocky
IV.
Dawn. That would be very jingoistic. We should definitely do
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
We'll do
yeah.
that
Jingle
for
Jingoistic.
4th of July.
That'd be
Yes.
4th of July. That's
Damn.
perfect.
Yeah, that is. That really is.
Red October.
Red
1 week
October's
in
good.
October,
Ooh.
we watch Rocky 4, we watch Red Dawn, and we watch Hunt for Red October.
Yeah, that
also
sounds
what's
good.
Red.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, we're not
Red?
going to do red.
What's red?
Either
I'm,
one.
I'm joking.
And turning red.
Yeah. We'll do for Canada Day. We'll do
Well,
Turning
that'd
Red
be
for
a special
Canada
piece.
Day.
Yeah.
That's a good movie.
I'm trying to. Now I had a point, and now I lost it. I can't remember it. I know we were talking about Back to the Future, and then
I was looking up band anime.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh yeah, there's probably
Actually, it's
ton.
funny because you've seen a few of them already.
definitely. Oh, Elfen
Yeah,
Lied,
Demon
right?
City Shinjuku is
Oh,
banned in a
boy.
few countries.
Yep. Yeah, I understand.
Elfen Light, of course. And
Yeah.
I was waiting for the punchline one
Mm.
because I'm like, okay, where is it? Where is it? There's Midori.
Oh really? Oh wow.
That
Yeah.
one, I'm not gonna recommend you watch it at all
Oh,
unless you really want to ruin your day.
Ugh.
Oh jeez. I mean, Elfen Lied's kind of be like, oh,
Yeah,
boy, here
it's
we go.
like it's beyond. There's a reason why it's banned.
Oh, interesting.
Edgy.
Okay.
It's
some-
fucked up.
Is it like Bible Black
microphone
kind of
popped
fucked
for
up?
like a second.
Yeah.
Really?
There's
Oh wow. It's
puppies and hammers
wow. Okay.
and
all
they
right.
show, and then there's
Oh yeah. Okay. I
Greek
know.
circus
got it.
and a young girl that gets tortured horribly by
Yep.
these horrible people.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I g-
Yep. It is not a fun watch. After watching it, I was just like,
You
it's
feel
like,
bad.
yeah,
You feel kind of like
I don't feel
I don't feel
good.
good.
I don't feel proud I watched it.
Yeah,
It was
shower.
cruel.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I appreciate the people that made it
Mm-hmm.
because both the artists
weirdos.
and it was literally made by two people.
Oh god. So they definitely got weird with it. Yeah.
Well,
Ugh.
because the one guy's like known for like a lot of erotic grotesque comics,
Right.
and then the animator was the only guy willing to work with him.
Jesus.
And but
Wow.
it was a lot about their experiences growing up with hazing and adults taking
Yeah.
advantage of kids, because you gotta remember this is during World War II and everything
Mhm.
like that. So that was like them just basically trauma dumping.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Messed up.
And it was not glorifying any of what
Sure.
happened, all the bad stuff. It was literally just them saying, hey, people are fucked up.
Oh god. Yeah. I don't think I could do that one then.
Yeah. No, never. Someone's like, haha, do Midori, say no.
Edgy. For
say
some
no.
reason, I don't know. Is it maybe just me? But there's some issue. Like your mic was having some weird pop up and like.
I didn't know. Did I? I didn't hear it.
Oh.
I think I'm good.
Alright.
I think we're all good.
Okay.
Okay. But of course, Higurushi's there. But I actually recommend Higurushi.
I feel like I've seen that pop up in places.
Yeah,
don't
most
think I've ever
fucked up
watched it.
anime deaths probably.
Maybe. What's the infamous death in that? I think I've probably seen it.
There's many.
Okay.
There's a girl getting beat to death with a pipe.
Oh damn.
There's one putting a knife against the wall and stabbing her head against it over and over.
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
I've seen that. I've
maniacally.
seen that.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
seen
yeah,
That
that
one.
was pretty
yeah.
famous.
That one I remember. Okay, I've definitely.
Yeah,
seen
that's
that
gonna be the guy writing Silent Hill F. So
Yeah.
he's gonna have it right fucked up in a good way.
Okay.
I'm
alright.
actually looking forward to that one, but I'll believe it when I get a release date.
I'm so nervous about everything Silent Hill. Like, I'm
I
sorry, but
know.
that Silent Hill 2 gameplay is like, what the fuck is this?
Like
like,
their first gameplay thing was,
Ugh.
oh, the battle, and I'm like, wait, battle?
The battles, and it
Battle?
looks
The
like
battle.
a shitty version of Resident Evil combat. When Resident Evil combat's great, and so it's like this is the worst version of it. It's like, oh my
Yeah,
god,
because
what are you
Silent
doing?
Hill's not known for that.
Yeah, not at all. It's
You're supposed to be like a little chuckle fuck with a
Yep.
friggin' pipe.
kind of weak.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't.
you're not supposed to be an army pro.
Mm-mm.
That kills the whole point.
Yeah, it's Konami. I just should have known, and that's why I'm nervous about
Konami.
the Metal Gear like 3. The fact that they didn't do new dialogue, new recordings. Like, are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
What? Excuse me? I can't believe it. Then why even? What's the point of this?
Yeah.
It blew my mind when I heard that, and people were like, "No, it's great that they kept it." It's like, no, change it. Like they're not using the same goddamn lines in Resident Evil 4. You know, it's a whole top to bottom new game. To me, that feels like you are just all fucking cheaping out on this. Just any way to save money, and I don't trust them. And so it's like, yeah, I got a lot of concerns. But I hope that's not. I mean, they got a good writer.
I don't want them to fail.
No, I don't, because I love those properties. I grew up with those properties.
Yeah,
and they should be treated with respect. Konami doesn't respect them. He doesn't respect Metal Gear. They don't respect Castlevania. Thank God they're doing something with Castlevania with the anime. What's the other
at least
thing?
they're also re-releasing those DS games onto the Switch and PS4 now.
Well, they always do
Thank
re-releases.
goodness.
They always. I mean. I want a proper, like, goddamn Castlevania game. Not all these remasters.
That ain't happening.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. What's the other thing that they've that's languishing in hell with them? Because I would think Castlevania, it's Silent Hill. What's the other one?
Metal
Metal
Slug?
Gear.
No.
Metal Gear. Metal Gear.
Oh.
What they do with Metal Gear? Not doing anything with Metal Gear. It's been years.
Metal Gear.
It's the last game came out
After
in
that
2015.
failed online one.
Oh my God! Don't get me started. When I saw that, I was like, what are we doing? I like Phantom Pain. I cannot believe that they've not had anything metal except a fucking pachinko machine. Since 2015, it's going to be a decade, and then no news. Oh God! And the movie, which I don't even know if I want that.
I don't trust that.
Yeah. Avi Arad's producing. So I was like, oh, there you
We're
go.
still tied.
Yeah, I know.
I know. I'm still
I
trying
got
to think of
zero.
a point from earlier, and I've like just completely lost it because of all the sidebars we've gone on.
I have
and
a lot of tangents. A lot of tangents.
And you know what
I know,
sucks?
but I had a thing, and it was like really cool, and now I can't remember it all.
Don't come
You
to
know
me.
what also
Maybe-
sucks? Konami owns Hudson Soft Properties,
Mhm.
so I'm never gonna see another Bloody Roar game either.
Oh,
That's gone forever.
yeah. Those.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not going to sell them. They're just going to keep
Nope.
them for a rainy day or something. Terrible. Goddamn awful. company.
Oh, I remember it now.
There
I
it is.
remember
I told you.
Okay.
Okay. I was talking about. I remember it was like franchises that got languished.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know how like YouTubers have gone over all the like, I'm gonna watch all the Land Before Time movies, or I'm gonna watch all the Swan Princess movies, or I'm gonna watch all the Balto movies. Why
Right.
has nobody done the Police Academy? When is the YouTubers gonna be like, I'm gonna be the guy who does the Police Academy retrospective,
Austin?
go through all of them? Yes.
Austin, do you
Oh,
want
someone's out
me
there.
to be that freak? Because
Yes,
I'm willing to be that.
Oh
you
my
got
God,
Go,
dude,
you
all
got
the
Go
Police Academy.
Goodberg.
Yeah.
As someone who first watched Police Academy with Citizens on Patrol, I'm ready to
Oh
take that
boy,
one.
that's the one
Wow.
with where Bobcat Goldthwait becomes a cop. I
Yeah.
watched the Junk Food Cinema episode they did on the first one. But
I've
man,
only seen the first one.
Yeah,
I
I've
haven't
only
seen
seen
any
the
of
first one.
them.
Actually, it's kind of funny because, like, rewatching that one made me realize Police Academy is literally just a bunch of vignettes.
Yep. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly what it is. 100%.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
I want to see what breaks edgy. Is it them going to Moscow? Is it them going to
I
Miami?
used to watch the animated show.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, they did do it.
Yeah, he
okay,
did.
Every show
But,
and
yeah,
every movie in the
nothing will
anyway.
probably
Hulk
break you
Hogan
if
even
you
had
are-
an animated cartoon.
Wow.
Mr. T. So did Mr. T.
Yep, I watched that
Yeah,
and I ate the cereal.
I pay the fool who doesn't eat his cereal.
It's just Cheerios.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I said
yeah.
that's what all those cereals were. They were just fucking Cheerios.
Yeah, it's cheap as
Did you have
cheese.
Nintendo cereal, Edgy?
Yep, I have had Nintendo cereal.
Wow.
It
What
was
is it?
very mid.
It
It was literally Cheerios with marshmallows.
That's all it is. Yeah. What was
Yeah.
I had like the Pokemon equivalent in the late 90s.
Yeah.
Where it
It was
had.
probably
Yeah.
Cheerios with marshmallows.
Yeah, it was that. It's what it was. It was Cheerios with marshmallows, and the
I had
marshmallows
a
sucked.
SpongeBob one in the early 2000s where it had pineapple, marshmallows.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
probably Cheerios bits.
Yeah, and Cheerios. That's what the barnacles were. Those are barnacles.
I
What the
think
fuck
I'm
they would
trying
say.
this one. I'm not good at this game.
Oh.
I have the crown.
Roseanne in a
Oh, it's-
cartoon, Little Rosie, and it was voiced by Roseanne O'Barr. Wow.
Why am I on a
Wow.
team against Chris
I-
and
yeah.
Edgy? Why am I
mean,
not
I
with
remember
Edgy?
Bobby's World, which was
Me
like
too.
Howie Mantel's thing.
Yep. What was the other thing with that other stand-up comedian? Oh God, and
Oh, God, I don't know.
John
I'm not-
Camp Candy?
no.
Oh, shit.
You know
no,
what
I
I'm
know.
talking about.
What
Well,
was
Lou,
it?
Lou.
Little
Dangerfield?
Huey or something like that.
It's something like that. It's something.
Robert
Like,
Dangerfield.
Louie? Oh.
Wait, who said it?
Louis.
Louis.
Life with Louis?
Yeah, Life with
Life
Louis.
with
Louis
Yeah,
Anderson.
there he is. Yeah, Louis Anderson. I was like,
Yeah,
what
there
is this?
Oh, there's my dad.
Is he still alive?
There's my sad life. Here's my cameo in what's the movie? God damn it, the Eddie Murphy movie.
Probably aired at the same time as Eek the Cat.
Coming to America.
Coming to America.
Yeah, Coming to
Yeah,
America.
Coming to
Yeah,
America.
it's a
I keep
classic.
thinking of
He's
something
great
with
in that.
like King because he is a king in that movie, but
Is he still? Someone confirm if he's alive because I feel
no,
like
he's dead.
I feel like
He's dead?
super
Okay.
dead.
All right.
He's been dead for a couple years.
Damn.
Yeah.
I feel like before then, like I remember even like
He
in
won
the
an Emmy.
2010s. I think he was still alive in the 2010s. He was talking about,
Yeah.
yep, I want to bring back the cartoon. I was
Well,
like,
he won an
"Excuse me?"
Emmy for Zach Galifianakis' show.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's good. No,
He was
he's
his
down the guy.
mother.
He's down the guy. Oh yeah.
Robert Dangerfield, I remember that shit.
Oh, Jesus.
Basket, I believe it.
Want to know what's a movie that did not age well at all?
Yeah.
Ladybug.
Doodle. Oh.
With
Ladybug?
Rodney Dangerfield.
Oh, Ladybug.
Where is it?
Oh yeah.
where
yeah,
it's a
yeah,
soccer
yeah.
team, so they get the boy to dress
Yeah.
up as a girl because girls can't play
Oh, yeah.
soccer
That's right.
because they don't know how because they're women.
No, yeah,
Oh,
that's right.
so
And there's lots
you're
of
saying
weird
so this is
sexual
the
shit.
so this is the original version of She's the Man with Amanda Bynes.
Yeah.
Well,
I have a
that's
crown. I finally have a crown.
And then
Yay.
the end of the film, he has a full soccer team of boys dressed up as girls so they could win all the time because girls
Wow,
suck.
is this on Blu-ray?
my
Damn.
God.
Yeah.
Or just photoshopped on onto a Blu-ray.
It is. It aged so poorly.
I'm
Wow, you're
My
describing
telling
the
me
plot
movie when I was a
of
kid.
the Daily Mail movie Lady Ballers.
Yep.
Oh, is that the same thing? Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess it is.
I thought it was Naya for a second.
Didn't Tommy see a Daily Wire movie recently for free? He didn't spend money on it or anything.
Thank
I
God.
saw this. I saw The Sound of Hope, which was an Angel
Oh.
Studios movie. I didn't know it was a Daily Wire production until their logo popped up.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Although there is
Wow.
one coming out very nearly soon, starring Matt Walsh, and the name of it
Oh.
is "Am I a Racist?"
Oh.
And the
I
answer
knew
is
Matt
yes,
Walsh
yes,
needs
yes.
to be
Racist.
flushed
Probably
down
yes.
the toilet. He needs to
Yeah.
be flushed down the toilet. Never be seen again with his fake Wolverine beard.
It
Get
does,
out
he
of
does. Yeah, it does look fake. I don't think that thing's real. They can just pull
I
it
don't
on.
think it's real.
Roman numerals.
Oh man.
Yeah. Anyway, more of a Little Giants fan than whatever that Ladybug movie is.
Yeah, yeah.
Little
That's a
Giants.
classic.
Little Giants, yeah,
Well,
was that Rick
here's the
Moranis'
poster
last
for
film?
that.
Yeah, Rick Moranis and Ed O'Neill.
Yeah, that's right.
That's a good combo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God,
God,
look
yeah.
how fake he looks.
It
He looks
does
like-
look fake.
He looks
Yeah.
like Martin Starr's evil twin brother.
He looks
It's
like the
appropriate
evil
that movie's
twin
coming out
brother.
Friday the 13th next month.
You look like a pedophile.
He looks
Yeah.
like that evil twin brother of the guy from that Super Seducer video game.
He
Oh,
looks
that
like
guy.
these little children.
Damn it.
It looks like he pulled a Cartman and glued his own pubes to his face.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
It looks like he came out of the negative zone, but like just lost everything up. Like just like was like that malformed Superman from Flashpoint.
Yep.
Like it doesn't even match the color of his hair in that gif.
Nope.
His glasses look so thick. I feel like a small gust of a fart could break them.
He's a piece of shit.
There you go.
He's
You know what, I'm just gonna
his
sum
beard
it up.
looks-
He's
Yeah,
a
that's, I
piece
think
of
you summed
shit.
up. That's it. I was like, yep. there it
Yeah.
is.
That's
Perfect.
you
beard
being
looks-
nice.
yeah. His
Yeah.
beard looks
Yeah.
like they took parts of a Wooly Willy and glued it onto his face.
He looks like the Geico caveman getting ready to storm the Capitol.
Okay,
Whoever's
that's good. that's
editing
good.
this episode should put up little pictures of
Yeah.
badly
That's what
That's
I
photoshopped.
me.
was
That's me.
saying.
That's
Well,
me.
I
That's too
wanted
much goddamn
pictures.
work for these.
I wanted
can't
some
do it.
pictures in the other
Yeah.
ones, Chris. That's my one complaint. I need
No.
some pictures.
Can't do
Because
it.
there's
Yeah,
like
that's
times
something-
where I'm like, we'll bring a photo, like this is what this looks like, and then you just don't. It's like I'm
Then
a viewer.
edit
I'm like,
these.
what the-
Then edit the episodes. That'll take me
I
so
will
much time.
Photoshop
Edit
those
it.
images for you, Chris.
Yeah, that's something I realized the other day. It's like we're talking about all the shit that we're seeing in the chat, and like nobody on YouTube can see what we're talking about.
No, yeah. Well, oh yeah, well, that's fine. It's no, we can, we provide context though. That's fine.
It's fine.
It is what it works.
We're
What it is.
providing excellent
people in the
descriptions.
chat
We
Yeah,
are.
yeah,
I think so.
already.
It's mostly audio.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
There's a little
podcasts do
visual.
that all the time. I was just listening to one where they talked about like pictures and like they don't put the pictures up, so
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you have to go looking for it. Hey, it gives the listeners a little bit of homework to
Yeah.
do if they
Yeah,
want to like
yeah.
keep up with the conversation.
Yep, it was like when 900 Hot Dog was like, look up Steven Seagal eating a carrot. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's funny.
And Billy Corgan in a tiny train.
Oh my God, I didn't know this. The Fire Flower, there's like a bar.
Yeah.
I didn't
It's
know
been
that.
there this whole
Forever.
time.
It's been there the whole time.
Damn it, the
Why am I
boomerang.
not- Wait, am I on your team this
I
time?
thought I had to keep track of how many I was
Yes,
firing.
I'm still not. What the fuck, Chris?
Oh man,
Herman
huh?
is not
funny.
noticing a lot of shit tonight.
Yeah, I was
Not
just like,
noticing things plugged in. Not noticing chat
well, the
members.
shell is not the same. It's okay.
Did you remember to boof your edible?
I did. Oh, it's boofed. It's boofed. It's
Okay,
definitely
okay.
I'm
boofed.
not even noticing that Katria's like right next to him.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
It just turns around.
Oh, it's a spooky ghost.
Closet.
Why is there a ghost in my house?
Maybe delicious food.
Did you cover the barbarian tunnels?
Very good spaghetti. She maintains them. She maintains them.
Hell yeah.
With the hobo.
I had
Also, why can't I be on your team,
It was
Chris?
pretty
I've asked
good.
for this like multiple games.
Huh?
I'm waiting for Chris to get so high he forgets she is there and then get scared by her. Kind of like that GIF I just posted.
Oh, jeez, fuck.
Like
Oh,
a
jeez.
ghost.
I did. You know, I will admit, at one point, I thought she was like farther away. She's like, oh, she's just right there. I thought she was in the kitchen. I was like,
Anyway,
oh,
I
shit.
just want to be on your team, Chris. That's all I'm
Oh,
asking.
okay. All right. Well, next time we're gonna wrap it up with one more round of the thing.
Chris, you're
Next
wearing the crown upon your head.
I know. I'm
too.
so happy. It's so
Crown
good.
upon your head.
Oh, so I gotta be in the backpack though. At this point, I gotta go.
Oh no.
So-
I gotta go.
You
Get
guys
in the
remember that story about Disney being sued for that woman dying?
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
So the YouTuber Legal Eagle, he did a video
Oh, yeah, I love
breaking
that
down
guy.
the whole lawsuit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And once you actually hear what the whole actual story is, it's like Disney's not that evil after all,
Mm-hmm.
because the Disney doesn't even own the restaurant.
No,
It was just on their property, or
it's
They
it's
were
on
renting it.
it's on a land that they own, but the restaurant isn't owned by them.
Can you have Deadpool
Or
on
operated
every
or anything.
episode?
Like,
Yeah, or anything.
Yeah.
Is that
It's
they're
in
just
Disney
suing them
Springs.
because they're just suing Disney because Disney has a lot of money.
When
Yeah.
they should have just been suing that restaurant.
What's
Yeah.
what about this woman dying? What's this about? What happened?
She has very severe allergies,
Okay.
like food allergies. So they went to this restaurant. It was on not on actual Disney World itself, but one of their off properties where a lot of restaurants and businesses are on, and they just rent it.
Mhm.
So they went to this one restaurant. I can't remember what it's called, and they asked, they told the waiter,
Damn.
"Hey, severe food allergies. You have to be very super careful." And they were reassured multiple times that they would be careful, and they weren't. So she had she had an allergic reaction and died.
Right.
So the husband sued the restaurant
Right.
and is also suing Disney.
Uh-huh.
And their argument is that, well, Disney's website hosts the menu for the restaurant,
Okay.
so they're responsible for some reason.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh wow. That is
Part the news conveniently left out.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
how I view the story too.
isn't that kind of like the reverse of that McDonald's hot coffee thing, where it was like
Yeah.
actually more serious,
Yeah.
and then people made fun of it
Yep,
as like
yep,
a joke?
yep, exactly.
I think
And-
probably the cynicism came from that too.
Mm-hmm.
And like they weren't in the thing in the terms of services wasn't like you couldn't sue them. It was just that you couldn't, like, it was an arbitration thing.
Yeah.
And Disney pushed to have arbitration because arbitration is, instead of going to like a court trial, a third party acts as the decider
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and hears out the cases and decides stuff. And the main reason Disney was trying to pull the arbitration thing is they wanted it to go to arbitration so they could decide whether or not this could go to court or not,
Mm-hmm.
or it should be thrown out.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well-
Disney was just following the law.
Yeah.
Wow. Interesting.
Um,
I'm
where
bullying
did it
Austin
end up?
so
Are they going
much.
to trial?
Yeah, they're going to go to trial. Disney backed out.
Oh, Austin, I'm gonna bully you.
Arbitration.
Leave me
thing.
alone.
But
Leave me
The
alone.
judge could still decide to put in arbitration anyway.
Mhm.
So it could go either to a court with a jury, or the judge could just say, yeah, the court doesn't need to do this, because going through arbitration is quicker. You don't have to go through the court system. to deal with the backlog, stuff like that. You just have somebody who's a third party just mediate for them.
Interesting. Huh. That's crazy.
Either way, if I was them, I would still probably do something about that Deadpool actor cracking jokes about the whole thing in the park.
Which Deadpool actor?
Huh?
There's a live show they have going on with Deadpool and Wolverine, and the actor playing Deadpool cracked a joke about how like someone's late because they signed like a Disney Plus subscription and now they can't sue us or whatever. So it's like, that's kind of in poor taste.
The actual joke was so-and-so was late because they were reading through the terms and services for Disney Plus.
Oh. To be fair, I do have to do that a bunch because
why is
they're
that?
cracking down on password sharing.
I guess no. What's controversial about that joke that you just said? I think that's a kind of a mild joke. You're reading through the terms of service of Disney Plus. It takes you because who reads those? It'd take you forever. Unless I'm not understanding.
This is why you're gonna get human centipad, Chris.
I think because
you don't read the terms of services.
Yeah, I think because it happened so close to this whole like lawsuit and like the whole like Disney Plus subscription thing got so like heavily reported on. That's where people were like, I don't know, maybe hold off.
Oh, okay. I didn't. I guess I'm not. I didn't interpret it that way. I thought it was just like it's.
Sounds like a joke against Disney, not the woman who died.
Yeah, it sounds like just like because their fucking terms of service is ridiculously long, and you have to read through all of it. You know, I don't know. I just I'm not making the connection.
It's because the terms of services they sign says there's an arbitration clause.
Okay. Oh, I see. Okay.
And that Disney was using that to try to put the case in arbitration rather than going to just through the court.
Okay. Okay. All right.
So people are making that sound like, oh, Disney's terms of services. If you ever sign up for Disney Plus or buy anything from Disney, you can't sue them. That's literally not what that means.
Oh, okay.
People were blowing this. People were. I mean, Disney's a corporation, so yeah, they have a lot of shitty behavior. But
100%.
people were giving shit for Disney for stuff they didn't really do.
Right.
This is yesterday all over again. Remember when people were trying to sue because they thought what's her name was in it, but they're not in the movie.
Ana de Armas.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a whole other like just how the fuck did this get so far and why?
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, I forgot to ask, and I was reminded of it. Was Evolver good? And the Crow? I mean, the Crow I know is great.
Evolver was a blast. Evolver was
all I could think about when I read Edgy's Letterboxd review. I'm like, oh, so it's like that SpongeBob episode with the robot, where they think Mr. Krabs a robot, and SpongeBob had like just a nightmare from a movie side. It's just a scene of a robot, like an old wind-up robot chasing a guy.
No, it's
kind of.
I mean, yeah, it's literally a robot though.
Yeah.
It's like a little. It's like.
Yeah.
It's
Lead 209.
small soldiers.
Yeah, it's small soldiers. Yeah, Evolver was
more violent.
Yeah, Evolver
small
was so
soldiers.
good. You guys are killing me on that one.
know.
Edgy, you had some zingers that got me with Evolver.
Oh, yeah.
What was those zingers?
Yeah, I was like, oh my god.
I'm sad I missed it.
Yeah, it was pretty. The audio's up. The audio's up for free. Check.
What were your singers, Edgy?
Oh, I don't remember.
I remember, but they were hilarious. They were good. They were killing me.
I just know I was on a roll and killing Chris, and it was great.
Oh, the clenched cheeks. Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that dude clenched his cheeks so hard.
That
He
made
was
me
like,
uncomfortable.
He knew a pellet was gonna go in a hole, and so he's making sure it wasn't that hole.
Yeah, exactly.
Just ended up being his eye hole.
He was. Yeah, it was straight on his eye. I was like, damn, he got fucked up.
He got got.
Also, just remembering, we got to do Day of the Animal soon.
Oh yeah, definitely gotta do Day of the Animals. Always good to do Day
Yeah.
Animals. I love
Day
that
of the
movie.
Animals is great.
It's so
I mean,
goddamn
any day
great.
could be the
Game
Day
of
of the Animal,
Sabi.
to be fair. So
I love that Leslie Nielsen is so goddamn racist in the film. Like immediately, it's just like his second line. It's like,
And
it's
crazy
so
to
horrible.
realize rewatching it that it's like, wait, he's getting affected by the stuff that's making the animals go crazy.
Yep, because he's an animal.
And he was like, always like just directly in the sun, no protection. So that makes sense. It was like, oh my god.
It's like, oh well, look at
This
that.
movie has layers.
It does. They were smart
Yeah.
about it. I was like, god damn. All right, good for you.
I still can't get over that guy though. It's like, this is my daughter now. I will take care of this child. This child.
That was
is like,
weird. I'm glad he got taken off.
I don't like that subplot.
That plot made me nervous, and I'm glad because he's like
Yeah.
kissing her and shit. So what are we doing? What's going on here?
Yeah.
I'm glad they
and
took him out of the films. All right, good.
I'm glad he stumbled onto a snake.
Oh my god, Snake Pit. What wasn't like a What was
Yeah.
it? Was it like a bunch of snakes? Then like, didn't he get torn
He
apart
was
by dogs?
backing up from a dog and put his
Yeah.
hand on top of a rattlesnake. or
That's what it
something.
was.
And then the
Oh,
dogs
God.
and the snakes basically teamed up on him.
Yep, that's what it was. I was like, shit. I love that the animals like work in unison. Like they plan
Yeah,
out
that was
shit.
great.
Like you got the hawk. He's like
Yeah.
he controls everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the
They're
ringleader.
tactical.
He's a tactical.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And like you even see like the mountain lions like
Yep.
kind of scouring the place, and they look at the bears, and
Yep.
the bears like, we're gonna fight Leslie Nielsen. Got
they're
it.
nodding. Yeah, that's right. Vote
Yeah,
gotta fight him.
am.
Listen, when he goes off, you gotta fight him. You're our tank in this situation. Like,
My
all right.
favorite is the German shepherds throwing a doghouse at them.
Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, that's right. God, the pack of German shepherds.
Yeah.
What a nightmare.
Yep.
Holy
Why would
shit.
someone have that many German shepherds?
That's the
They
question.
probably
That's
had a
like,
puppy mill.
yeah, it must have been something.
Yeah.
Then they became
That
super
would have
prevalent.
honestly been sense. Like,
Yeah.
beginning of the movie, it's like, oh, what a cute puppy. And it's like,
Bunch of
yeah,
muties.
$5 for
They're
a German
whips it.
shepherd. I-
Just whips the
taking
doghouse
care
at
of
'em.
those dogs are killing me.
I
Like,
like-
I'm some old, fat scumbag character who probably deserves to die in this movie.
I like in
Yeah.
the movie with there's so many things I love about A Day in the Animals.
yeah.
Well, I like the sheriff where he
Yeah.
he goes to the diner and I'm like, what are you even ordering? He's like, give me a size. I was like, what the fuck's that? What's the
I think
size?
He gets
It's
his
like that
ass
beer?
kicked by
It
rats.
was
Yeah,
like a-
I know.
a beer or
I
something?
love that scene. Yeah, he's losing his goddamn. Those rats teleport too. Those like rats were
Yeah.
very quick. As soon as the light switch came on, they were all over that ham.
Yeah.
And then he doesn't make it at the end. He doesn't make it at the end,
Yep.
sadly. Yeah.
He wasn't even like the
God.
worst cop. He just, in terms
Nah,
of,
he was like a sheriff that's like you shouldn't be sheriff anymore. He's
Probably,
kind of like
but-
that. Yeah.
He is a
That's
sheriff of a
right.
very small town.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the only reason why he has that position. And then my other favorite aspect of that movie is again their Native American like guide, spiritual guide.
Mr.
And
Freeze.
it's
They're
played by
Native
Mike-
American Syrian man.
Exactly. Yeah, Michael Ansara, who is
Yep.
Syrian. I'm like, I love it. Yeah, of course,
Syria,
voice
you
Mr.
know.
Freeze. Oh, so interesting. I
Have a cold day in hell,
I think
Leslie.
oh man, no, I don't think I did. Because I did a couple of shorts on Mr. Freeze for Batman series. Did I include the fact in Day of the Animals? I don't know if I include like a little Day of the
You
Animals.
can do it
detail.
now. You can rectify the
I
mistake
can,
now.
I can, yeah.
Now while you're high.
I can do it. Like I put the script together, be like, all right, let's read it up.
No, you gotta improv it right now.
I can't do it.
I have a cold day
Did
in
you
hell,
know?
Leslie.
Did you know this about Mr. Freeze from Batman the Animated Series? For those that don't know, Mr. Freeze was voiced by Michael Ansara, well-known Syrian actor who eventually emigrated. And I said, "Oh, I could do it. I could do it."
Yeah.
Did
You
you
do
know
it
he was in
now.
this
You
movie
seriously
where
do it.
Leslie Nielsen was very racist towards him? I'm
Kept calling him Kiyosaki.
Kimasabi. I love that. I love he gets sassier with it every time until the last time where he
Yeah.
finally says Kimasabi. Like he says this like fuck you. And he's like, because you're oh god, yeah, I love it.
Yeah. Oh,
A great movie.
it's great.
Truly.
That's one of like Riff Tracks' best too. It's a
It is.
hilarious fucking
Oh.
Riff Tracks. Oh god.
Like, I'm so glad Riff Tracks does a lot of these films, because then
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I need to watch the unriffed of these, because
Yep.
these are great.
Well, that's the thing. That's why I love doing the watch parties because we might find something like really weird that like no one ever really
Yeah.
talks about.
I will say though, some movies I have tried to watch them without like the MSC thing, and they are not good. Like I don't know if I could watch Hercules versus the Moon Men
Right.
Oh, those are
without
rough.
the riffs, because
Yeah.
that one
Yeah.
is just rough.
Yeah, no,
Maybe
100%.
even Pod People, just because of
There's a lot of just, like looking.
dead
around.
air and like
yeah.
just scenes of like people being stupid or just like random scenes. And it's just like I don't know if it's worked without the jokes and the riffs.
What it is.
That's how I feel with. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna briefly say what it is they're creating their own narrative for the
Yeah.
movie. That's what it is. That's what makes those entertaining. But if you watch by themselves, the narrative sucks, and so you don't really
Yeah.
care. Yeah.
That's what made Twilight so good with the Riff Tracks, because they made their
Exactly.
own lore with Mustache Dad.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
Mustache
how I
Dad.
feel sometimes watching movies that we do without your commentary. Like having just rewatched the Marky Mark Planet of the Apes yesterday.
Oh,
What?
It
No.
It felt like it was missing something without Herman being actively irritated in my ear the entire time.
I'll be honest with you, Chris. Even the Last Airbender, like I got through maybe an hour of it and then had to go to bed. But like I actually kind of enjoyed myself us watching it, and you just kind of feel like I fucking hate this. This thing is such a piece of.
Last
Look how bad the bending is.
So bad.
That's another one that's slightly easier to sit through with Herman getting pissed off in my ear.
I've only watched that film with riff tracks, so
that's the only way to do it. Truly, yeah.
I can only watch that movie with riff tracks or in a viewing party where people are making fun of it.
Yeah, even that viewing party we did, even that was like, God damn, this is rough. Oh God, it just everything about that film, just what it led to. Destroyed the franchise for a decade. Ugh. And it's only finally coming. Maybe we'll see. They got a lot. They got like those movies. I want to know what animation style that's going to be in. They still haven't said, and I'm very concerned.
Yeah,
I was like,
they used to use that Korean animation studio.
Spider-Verse CGI kind of thing.
Chris,
they gotta use. Put me on your team again.
Oh, I forgot. We're talking about Avatar. And
no, we're talking about the animal.
We're talking about. I forgot. You probably will win. I'm useless. I'm a detriment to the team.
Actually, you were the top player last time.
I am. Oh, jeez. Oh, the coins. I got greedy.
Shit. This is Star. Yeah, we're fucked.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's over.
No, it's
over.
okay.
So you have a good chance of actually winning.
I quit because I don't want to win with robots. I don't want robots winning.
That's fine. You're still here, Austin.
Honestly, Austin, if you're on a team with us with the Star, we would probably be
pretty useless at this point.
We'd be robots too.
I also kind of am getting tired, so I don't want to play as much.
That's fair. Just going to vibe.
Just vibe. Just vibe.
Yeah, I want to vibe.
Oh shit! What was I going to say?
I can actually talk.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry, Chris.
Well, I was just going to say, The Last Airbender. What animation style is that in? Is it not? Because it's got to be in 2D. It has to be in 2D. I was like, if
imagining shitty 3D.
I'm thinking it's gonna be shitty 3D. I have and it's like if I see that trailer, I'll be like, well, here we go. Now if they I might be more accepting if it is that 2.5D into the Spider-Verse. If they want to do that, I'd be like, okay, it's not exactly what I want, but I'll let it pass because I like this style a lot now. Like I'm not tired of it yet. It's like so fresh, and so I'm like, okay, I'll allow it. But if they do 3D, I'd be like, fuck it. Why do you even bother?
Well, maybe they'll do something like the Castlevania, kind of that look, with that anime look.
I mean, it's kind of
they had
similar.
like a Korean studio working on it before.
Oh, it is a Korean studio? Okay.
Yeah, because I own one of their first feature films. It's called Wonderful Days. It's like a space opera type thing.
Okay.
Cool. I would probably if I'm gonna have you watch it, I'm gonna probably rip the DVD for you with the English subtitles.
All right.
Because the dub butchers a lot of the scenes. They just took out stuff for some reason.
Oh, that's great.
And it's just
fun.
music stuff they took out for some reason. You kind of need those sections because it's like the mood,
Right. It's just gonna be so just like random and weird and awkward. Oh, there's that one. Yeah, of course.
Oh God.
What's that special called? The Christmas special? There's some dark title.
Rhapsody Kids or something.
Rhapsody
like that,
Kids. Christmas,
Oh yeah, I've watched it. It is.
Rhapsody
it's
Street
funny.
Kids.
Oh, I've seen.
So, do they actually rap, or is it just?
No.
One of them does.
It's short. It's like 60 minutes if we ever do it.
I don't think I can do that.
That grandma is something.
And Mark Hamill's in that movie.
Yep, so's Ariel.
It might be like 30 minutes. Yeah. It's short. It's short.
No, it was 40 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know if I can do that. I don't know. We'll think about that.
Maybe you're high enough.
Maybe
We'll get you. Can we do the holiday special this year though?
Nah, I don't want to do that.
Aww.
We've already done it.
Can we do the holiday special with riff tracks?
That'd be kind of fun. That would be a good. Yeah, we should do riff tracks ones. That'd be kind of.
Holiday specials, I could get through. That is what I could probably get through.
Done the holiday special.
Just having my friend have a panic attack when B. Arthur came up was wonderful.
That's great.
But she was also really high on Percocets because her elbow was shattered.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yep.
That's a lot. That's a recipe for disaster. That's a bad combination.
Yeah, it was great.
Oh yeah.
Chris, don't you want to see the part where whatever the grandpa watches?
Lumpy, his name. I know. No, it's not. What's his name?
Itchy is the grandpa.
Itchy's
Lumpy
the grandpa.
is the son.
Thank you.
We want to all watch Itchy jerk off in his virtual reality machine.
I
A
don't
singer.
The Jefferson Starship or whatever.
That's what he
Yep,
was doing.
setting that guy on fire.
Yeah, he did. He just says that so far. Yeah. God, and the wife is Nala, right? Isn't it Nala?
Yep, Nala.
Yeah, Nala. And Han
Why does it
Wang.
sound like a
Lion King.
diseases?
Yeah,
I
Like
don't-
it's
I
like
just
you have
love
to
that
have
he
a
named
his
penis
beloved
lumpiness and
son
then Nala.
Beloved son. You know, they brought him into the books. They don't. I think they still call him Lumpy in some parts, but he has like a full name where it's like Lushkara or something like that. I can't pronounce it, but
I don't know.
but they call him
So they're
like
Lumpy.
I think they call him Lumpy. They're like, you know what, just shorthand Lumpy. I was like, oh Jesus Christ.
His nickname is Lumpy because of his diapers. when
Yeah,
he
that's
was
right.
little.
Oh, definitely. Oh,
Oh,
God.
dear.
What a movie.
Ugh.
Oh.
I mean, his name sounds cooler in Wookiee.
Yeah, exactly. It sounds cooler in Wookiee, but they call him Lumpy. It's
Oh
like,
God, is this the equivalent of an English person hearing like a foreign name being like, that's too hard to say. I'll just call you this now.
It's kind of that. Yeah, I think it's some of the.
I
books.
totally did not experience that when I
Yeah.
was younger or anything.
Oh no.
Not at all.
Man, yeah, I'm sorry.
Not one of my formative years when I was
Yeah.
5.
Mm.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, your name's too hard to
Maybe.
say, so we're just going to call you Jessica.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep calling you Edgy. I know your
Yeah.
real name, but I'm just gonna
I,
keep calling you
I
Edgy.
prefer that because like a lot of my internet friends actually call me that even when we meet.
Yep.
It's fine.
Well, it's Edgy Kimosabi, as I prefer
yeah.
to call it.
I will find that Kimosabi car again and take a photo of that license plate.
Thank you. Find Leslie.
I will find him and he will be wrestling a bear.
Yeah, I bet.
Because bears
Or
end up
else.
in my area anyways, which is kind of frightening.
Oh damn.
They just
Just
follow
take
me
It
your
around.
has
shit
multiple
off and-
meanings.
Yeah.
You know,
Wow.
fight it.
I am
Wrestle
useless.
I
it.
mean, the other types of bears are really cool to hang out with, so, you know.
Bears are
Oh,
so
look,
horrifying.
you can
Bears are
wrestle them.
goddamn horrifying. There's too many just killer bear movies like The Edge, which is so great. And then what was
I mean, granted, the only bears that we get here are black bears, so you just have
Oh,
to like
that's
make a lot
okay.
of noise and they run away.
They're definitely more skittish. I mean, they've attacked
Yeah.
people, but it's rare. It's
Yeah.
super rare. But like
It's
a brown
because
bear,
they went like in the middle of like their cubs or something.
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's one of those situations. But otherwise, they're
Yeah.
pretty skittish. But like a brown bear and a grizzly, it's like, no, those things are.
I don't want to mess
They're
with the grizzly.
they want to like, can I eat you? Yeah, I can eat you. Okay, I can run you down. It's like, no, they got like, ugh. Bears are, those grizzlies are
Because
horrifying.
even if you play dead with a grizzly, they're still gonna whip you around.
Yep, that's why the scene in The Revenant. I was
Yep.
like, that movie peaks at that moment. I was like, oh god, I was like loving that film up until I was like, this is great, and then the rest of the movie happened. But I was like, this is very well.
Wait,
done.
were we talking about when Leo fights the bear?
Yeah, Leo fights the bear. Yeah. That's the best. That's the scene in the movie, and it's great. It's so.
I just remember Tom Hardy having that like
couldn't understand a word he said.
Indecipherable accent.
Good
First of
on.
many.
Incomprehensible. I don't even know where he's from.
Thank you. Incomprehensible
Yeah.
conversation at the fireplace with that kid.
Oh my god, I was in the whole movie. I'm like, what the fuck is he even saying?
It's like,
I-
what's
God, y'all are
saying?
giving me
Oh.
Yakuza 5 flashbacks with
He
those
wa-
gifs.
he watched
Oh,
he watched
Jesus.
Jeff Bridges in True Grit and then did a parody of his accent. for
Yeah,
that
he
movie.
did. I was
No,
like,
what
I
was
don't know.
that, boy? No, it's like what? What you talking about? What you talking about, Tom Hardy? It's like
he was nominated for an Oscar for that movie, and I'm just like, no. I was like, I remember going like, yeah, people are still.
Tom. I can hardly hear him or understand him.
It's
Tom
just.
Hardly.
It's hardly speak, hardly talk. It's just rough.
I have the crown.
Yeah.
Has anyone ever done
Yay.
an edit of that movie, but instead of a bear, it's Yogi Bear, or a bear with like similar clothes to Yogi?
Well, we were talking about this. We want Yogi Bear movie where it's just a grizzly bear wearing the tie of one of his victims.
Yeah, that's
He's
hilarious.
just killing everyone.
That's like
When's Yogi getting into the public domain so we can make this?
I will make that film. Oh my
Oh my
god,
God.
it'd be amazing.
You know what that is? That's like the honey. That's like the Blood and Honey, the Winnie the Pooh.
I know.
movie.
It's gonna be a real
But
grizzly
it's,
bear.
it's gonna be a real bear.
That
Instead
will
of
be
like
the appeal.
being in a shitty
It'll be a-
costume, it's gonna be a real
Yeah.
bear.
It'll be more like
Yeah.
Roar. It'll be more like the movie Roar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's better.
Roar, but with one bear.
Like that is this
Yeah,
everything
not
that happened.
multiple.
Yeah.
We're not gonna have a boo boo because that would be a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, it's not
Oh!
good.
I got it.
Oh, it
So
goes
the
little
final
cub.
fight
So
scene will be
cute.
like Grizzly Man, and he'll like build like one of those suits and like fight the bear.
Yeah.
Like Ranger Smith will build like a grizzly man type suit and fight Yogi. That's how
Oh
it's
my
bad.
god. And the final scene is just his screams and the bear mauling noises.
Oh my lord! It
And
just
then credits.
it's just black.
Yeah.
It's black background, white text, but there's no score. It's just you just hear him like being eaten still.
Yeah.
That's all
Yeah,
that plays.
Yeah, and the credits gotta be
Oh.
like it's gotta be a
Ugh.
picture of a picnic basket, and then an opening, and the credits are playing from the picnic basket.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
This is a movie. We're making this movie now.
Yeah, I can do it.
We
Sell
are.
it. Sell it. At least do the.
Yeah, there's my Yakuza experience.
There it is.
Right
Oh
there.
my god. Oh yeah, you say a lot of bears. You find a lot of bears in this game. That's
Yeah.
right.
You're literally
There's
fighting
so
a bear.
many big bear gifts. Overwhelming. Baby bear, so cute. No, bear's getting booped. Awesome. Oh yeah, we gotta pick a level.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Right.
Oh, yeah, Osnick left. I guess it's just us.
I really left. You didn't
Yeah.
put me on your team.
Huh?
Oh, we're
We're gonna do
5
this.
minutes
We're
away.
almost done. This will be the last match, and we're done. I think.
By the way, I have a question about a potential watch party movie.
Yes.
So a week or two ago, we were talking about possible Ben Affleck movies. Now, I don't know anything about this movie I'm about to bring up. I literally only know about it because it was the punchline to a joke in another Ben Affleck movie. Would Phantoms be a good candidate?
I've never seen it.
Because if Kevin Smith is to be believed, Affleck was the bomb in Phantoms, yo.
Okay. Fair enough.
Um,
Movie
It's-
poster.
It's actually a kind of interesting movie.
Is it? Yeah.
Is it?
Oh, it's a
Okay.
Dean Koontz
It's
novel.
it's based
Oh,
off
it's Dean
of
Koontz?
novel.
Oh, interesting. Huh.
That's cool.
So the quick pitch of it is, these group of people arrive at the small town. I think Ben Affleck and Leaf Shriver play cops.
Okay.
Oh,
And
Peter
these two-
O'Toole's
the-
in it.
and they show up at this small town and everyone's gone.
Interesting.
Okay.
So it's about them trying to figure out what the hell's going on.
Okay.
And I can't really get into any more
Yeah.
details.
Yeah.
otherwise it
Spoiler.
will-
Interesting. Huh. Okay. I like that premise. All right. So it's kind of. By the way, that poster straight up Scream. That's the Scream
Yeah.
poster right there. That's just. I
Yeah,
mean,
that
that's
was
everyone was
very,
trying to do
like,
Scream.
90s,
That was the
2000s.
style
Mid
back-
90s.
That was the style.
Also, I just noticed the Dimension logo at the bottom corner, so
Dimension.
which is the same studio as
Yeah,
Scream,
yeah,
Harvey
Scream for a
Weinstein. So
while.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Man,
wasn't
Scream.
Affleck in a lot of those Miramax type films and that.
Oh, I
Yeah,
was
I
gonna
mean-
say, but
The Weinsteins produced. Didn't they
Yeah.
produce Good Will Hunting? The
Yeah.
company?
Yeah, Goodwill Hunting,
Yeah. So
Dogma.
Reindeer Games,
they had that connection
all,
for
all
years.
the
Reindeer
all the
Games.
all the Kevin Smith movies. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's the quote.
Dinko. Oh yeah, there's that joke from Family Guy. Dinko's written some good stuff.
Oh, I was
Such a-
talking about the one Deadpool posted.
Oh man. Oh, I know. I'm just looking at. The,
that's funny, actually, Bad Boy.
Oh yeah. Poor
So
Dinko.
next week,
What's Dinko's best novel?
what movies I imagine Beetlejuice is on the list, but what else? Anyone have ideas for watch parties? 'Cause I know this week's.
We could do other Burton movies that we like.
We could do that. I think I also had a suggestion for Death Becomes Her, which is kind
Yeah.
of dealing
Oh.
with like it's
I
interesting.
know with Bruce Willis and
With Bruce Willis and Meryl
Goldie Hawn.
Streep and Goldie Hawn, and it's
Yeah.
kind of like
Yeah.
it's kind of like a zombie fucking movie, but it deals with a lot of
Yeah.
body horror like Beetlejuice. It's like that is an interesting suggestion.
Yeah, it's
Bill
kind of like
Murray suggested
Beetlejuice,
it.
like.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
very
that time.
Burton-esque.
They share that, it's
And
a
also
Burton movie that's
because-
not a Burton movie. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
apparently there was a music video that came out very recently with Jenna Ortega that keeps like recreating scenes from that movie.
Oh, really?
So I imagine that would also make it sort of a fitting tie-in.
Wait, she does music?
Or no, she's not the one doing music. She's just
Oh.
like the special like guest star in the music video. It's
Oh, weird.
Sabrina Carpenter is the one doing the music.
Oh, okay.
And it's basic. I watched it. It's basically them like dismembering and disemboweling each other for 3.5
Yeah.
minutes,
Damn, Jesus.
Weird.
stabbing each other in the eye and shit.
They're doing
Yeah.
they're doing a remake of that movie, right? I don't know. I don't think they should do that. I don't think that's gonna
No.
work.
I don't think so, but
I feel like that was announced. I feel like something that's in the works. I could be wrong.
probably.
Of course they would. Hey, we gotta get going though. The Kartin Fartin is at an end, but we're gonna switch over to the watch party just a bit. But before we go, we have everyone to promote themselves, starting with Deadpool. How people get in touch with you?
You don't.
Chris Ayers, how can people get in touch with you?
Facebook, Instagram at Airsforce and Letterboxd.
Osnick, how can people get in touch with you?
People can get in touch with me on Instagram, Facebook, Letterboxd. YouTube, I have a show coming out on November 14th that I work on, and yeah.
Edgy Berserker, how can people get in touch with you?
You can find me on YouTube, Twitch, Tumblr, and Letterboxd under Edgy Berserker, all the same username. More Yakuza. Probably gonna fight a bear more than likely, 'cause, you know, it happens. Even though I'm in the city, I'm gonna fight a bear.
Yes, fight those
Yeah.
bears. Space Cowboy, how people get in touch with you?
Find me on Twitch. You'll see my username in Chris Herman's chat. Sorry, I just came back from going to the bathroom. I'm
You're
kinda
good.
unprepared.
We're switching over now to the watch party. So much fun playing with you guys. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Very good.